Okay, we are live. Siri just made piss. Hello.
I just made piss.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Oh my
Thank you. Hello, everybody. My alerts are all over the place.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. How's the audio? Thank you for the follow. 9. Okay, hold on. I gotta open Twitch.
Wait, it wasn't even open? Hello?
No, I can't. I have. Hold on. Redeem the Twitch thing. Oh, Exile989, thank you for the follow. And Eventide, thank you for the follow too. Thank you.
Hello,
Welcome.
Exile.
Hello. Kuku. Can't talk right now, making piss. Luna Imperium. Thank you, Luna Imperium. Thank you for follow. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Kiro. Can everybody do a Kiro?
Kiro.
It's everybody. It's Jen. It's Ryla. It's Lufina. It's Ziria. And it's me. And Chester is... Thank you, Chester, for following. Chester is also in the chat. Thank you, everybody, for the subs. Hello.
What are we doing today, Kuku?
Yeah.
Good. That sounds
What are we
fun.
doing?
Yeah.
What are we
yeah,
doing?
Great explanation.
I thought Ziria was gonna... Ziria, weren't you gonna... Oh. No.
Dude, we fucking talked about this.
Oh, shit, it was next week. Oh, we're, Marbles on stream.
Whoa!
What?
No, we're
That's
playing
so cool.
You only found out yesterday I became a frog. I'm sorry.
Forg.
I'm Forg.
You should
Forg.
say you're welcome.
You're such a
You're
cute
welcome.
frog, though.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
adorable.
Thank you. I'm gonna make myself a little smaller to fit the size of you
Pointy.
guys. Boink. Hello.
More accurate.
So we're going to be playing D&D. We're going to be making characters today. So we have 4 players, and I'm going to be the dungeon master. That's the word in D&D. Dungeon master.
It's kinky.
Are you an S or an M? I'm a DM.
Oh my god. Kinky.
So we haven't really said anything yet, but I would like everybody to introduce themselves first. Hello, Valis. Hi. We're starting with the tallest one.
That's not me.
I'm
What? How tall are we?
Luffy's super tall.
Yeah.
No.
Hello, I'm Lufina. I stream bad games a lot.
Specifically bad games.
No, but also like retro games and some Marios.
Very good. Very good.
What's your favorite retro game?
Mega Man's maybe, I don't know.
Okay,
Mega Man.
valid.
Who's your favorite character from Dungeon Meshi?
Senshi, obviously.
Obviously.
Base.
Banshee is a very good choice.
You like the fan service character? I see how it is. You're just in it for the crotch
It's good
shots.
fan
essentially.
service, okay? It's good fan service.
It is very
that
good.
crotch
fan service.
shot. Oh my goodness.
Like, that was
I
a
was
really,
sweating.
really good crotch shot.
Yes.
Like, a proper one.
It's true. It's true. I like Senshi a lot too. Thank you, Luffy. We'll go on to the stinky cat.
Oh, me?
Yes.
I smell really good, actually.
There's only one cat here, so...
Very stinky.
Oh, man.
Look, just because
Hi.
you licked yourself clean doesn't mean you smell good. You got halitosis, my dude.
It's really sanitary, actually. That's
Oh my God.
that's a massive myth, but it's not clean at all. Hello, I'm Ziria. I'm a very clean, very not stinky cat VTuber. I play
Say
Elden Ring.
so.
Play Elden Ring.
I play Elden Ring. At the moment, that's pretty much it. I've started a sorcery only playthrough recently, and gotten further than Kuku ever did doing it. So
You don't know that. I could have played offline. You don't know.
Sure.
You play games off stream? Jeez, what a
Yeah,
nerd.
mostly just
Yeah.
city skyline.
Imagine playing games off stream.
It's such a horrible time because you sit there going, I could make content out of this.
Yeah, there's so many games that I still have to play, and I'm like, yeah, but well, if I play them now, I can't play them on stream.
Exactly. I was playing Fallout 4 and I got really far ahead and I was like, oh no, I totally ruined the game for myself.
Terrible.
No.
You know how I solved this? I just play League of Legends off stream now.
Oh, that's even
Oh,
sadder.
no.
Jen, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the stream.
Actually cancelled.
Oh no! Oh my god!
I mean, if you'd said you played like Heroes of the Storm, I would have just felt bad for
I
you.
mean, listen, there's wait, no, I can't say that. Never mind.
Ziria.
I was about to say something I shouldn't have said.
This is a zone of tolerance. You can say anything that comes out of your mouth.
No.
This changed the whole group dynamic moving forward.
Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you, Oxford, for setting that up.
Wow.
Ziria, who's your favorite character in Dungeon Meshi?
Well, someone obviously Senshi has already been mentioned, so I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm a big Marcel fan.
Based?
You're into the elf waifu.
Elf love?
Elf waifu.
Elf love?
Honestly, Marcel and Fallon, I'm just saying, best ship of recent memory for me.
I can't think of any other ship in that series. People ship Chilchuck and Senshi. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Nick, why? Chilchuck has a wife.
So much. It's so
Chilchuck has a
fucking
wife and kids. He has a wife and kids.
I mean,
Husbands do that sometimes.
isn't he divorced? I don't know.
I don't. I just
Maybe.
know that he has kids, so
I
I'm
know
assuming
that,
he has a wife.
I mean, maybe he's
Senshi
having
would
his
absolutely
midlife
crush
crisis
him.
and he's like, he's just hanging out,
If
slopping that knob.
midlife crisis means going out with Senshi, then damn.
Can't wait for your
Bring
gray
it
hair.
on!
That's one hell of a
Hell
midlife
yeah.
crisis.
Chilchuck is the bear. Oh my god.
I'm
you-
embracing it.
Thank you. Okay, so who's shortest of Ryla and Jen? This is a
Right
good
now,
question.
how tall are you?
Are we talking centimeters? Because that's the only thing I know.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
a Euro stream,
Okay.
not stinky American.
161.
Fuck.
Yeah, sure.
I'm taller, okay? I'm 169.
Nice.
Nice.
I'm so sad. Why am I so short?
It's cute though. Short people are cute.
Short
Well,
people
I
in high
mean, I
demand.
did say that that I wanted to at least become 160 before I died. So
I mean,
You did it. You
I
did
did
it.
accomplish it.
Just because
You
you have
went
to
more
stand
than
on
you
your
set
tippy
a height
toes.
goal?
Yes, at like the age of like 10.
Some people set life goals. Ryla says height goals.
Rayla came out of the womb being like, I'm going to be 160 centimeters tall.
Minimum.
Okay, well, I'm Jen. I'm like 3 years away from being a hag, so I'm still pretty young.
Nice. Christmas cake.
I play retro games. I play Souls games. Elden Ring was my first Souls game, actually. Xeria. I've
Let's
done
go.
like a level 1 run of Elden Ring as well, so that was really cool.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't know. I just play a bunch of variety games. Like whatever I feel like playing, I will play. I haven't streamed for 3 months, by the way, because I am busy with moving. I moved countries. So I was very happy to be invited to this because now I can still sort of stream without actually having to stream.
I'm really happy. I can't wait to see you back to streaming again.
Yeah!
You've been all over the place.
Also, Exhal knows me too well. You should definitely not say whatever comes to her mind.
Okay, you get the special treatment. You gotta have a filter on.
But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So, hi.
Thank you. Who's your favorite character in Dungeon Meshi?
My favorite character in Dungeon Meshi. Yeah, I mean, also Senshi, actually. Yeah,
Good taste.
Yeah.
Good taste.
Senshi.
Very based.
He's funny, I like him.
Yeah, he is. Do you like him
Yeah.
more as an elf or a dwarf?
As a dwarf, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I am very biased towards elves, but dwarf just I don't know.
All the
it's a better
NPC elves that showed up at the end of this first season, they're so hot, all of them.
That's true though. That is true. That is true.
All of them are so hot. I'm like,
like
why?
woo, mama. I love elves.
Yeah, me too. Especially when they're like half evil. I like that.
True.
Yes.
Definitely true.
Yes.
I don't know. Playing an elf just means you can do some not socially accepted evil shit.
Exactly. It's fine. It's for the good of everything.
It's for the better
Damn.
good of being an elf.
Yes. So last but and also least, I guess, because tiniest.
Rude.
Least in height,
Tiny.
yeah.
Least in
Yeah, I
height.
get it.
You have to watch the what's her face? Oh no, what's her face? Jenna Marbles. I want to be tall song. That's for you.
Jenna.
That was a long time ago since I saw anything
I
of
wanna be
it.
tall. Okay.
Didn't Jenna Marbles stop creating content?
Yeah.
Jenna Marbles
Remember,
got
didn't
robbed.
she like get cancelled on the internet over something really fucking stupid?
Yeah, very
Yes.
old, very
Yeah.
old stuff that she apologized for many times.
Poor
so,
girl.
I will
Yeah.
never forgive the internet.
No, I feel bad for her.
How
I feel
dare
so
they?
out of the loop. I need to hear this lore later.
Yes, I will tell you all about it later. But now, Ryla, take it away. Who are you?
Yes, my name is Rayla. I'm another Swedish VTuber. Oh my goodness. And like my name suggests, I only play casual games like Dark Souls. And I did play a lot of horror games in the past. I'm kind of like, this is my hyperfixation right now. Just like Souls-likes, and then I will hyperfixate on horror. So a little bit of that, and I guess you could describe my content as very like chatty. If you ever need someone to just hang out with, I stream on Wednesdays usually at 7 p.m. CEST.
I see. Thank you. Dark Souls is for casuals.
Yeah, exactly.
Chasser.
I mean, I do kind of
Bruh.
agree.
Bruh.
I do kind of agree.
Bruh.
It is.
Yeah, Bloodborne.
Nowadays.
No, Sekiro, that's where it's at. Yeah.
Is anyone
thinking of
excited
Bloodborne.
for the DLC?
Bloodborne.
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne PC when?
Bloodborne?
Bloodborne PC when?
That's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
I'm convinced they lost the source code.
Yeah, absolutely. Sony's like, we put it somewhere. I know
We don't
did.
know where, but somewhere.
We put it somewhere. But thank you everyone for joining me. And today we're gonna be making characters for a campaign I'm making. And I think I introduced it to you guys like it's sort of like Dungeon Meshi. But yeah, the basic concept is that there's this magical school, which is called the Graham College. And it's
Hogwarts.
located. Yeah, it's not Hogwarts. It just happens to be very similar to Hogwarts. No, it's located in this border town called Graham. Graham. If you say Graham, then you're a tourist. You've never
Graham?
No, not Heim. No, it's Graham.
Graham.
So-
Graham?
No,
Okay, how's it spelled? We'll decide
Graham.
then.
it's spelled like this. So people think it's pronounced Graham, but it's actually Graham.
Yeah,
And
it's
people, people who say
Graham.
Graham are actually people who didn't go to that school. So that's how you know. That's how you suss them out.
Oh.
Pig farts. No, pig boils. It's pig boils. And this school is located on a small island. The whole town is called Graham. And basically, hello, Cecily. Good evening. Basically, it was the place where the Concord of the Four Nations was signed many, many years ago, where four nations came to a peace agreement. And this was like diplomatic no man's land, so to speak. And then it's kind of become this trade hub and diplomatic hub. There's a bunch of emissaries here, and it's sort of like in between everything. But this school is not allowed to trade with other nations. For some reason, we don't know why. It's in the laws, it's in the bylaws. So they have their own staff trained up that are called thaumaturgs. And the thaumaturgs are trained to find magical component primarily. So that's what you guys are going to be doing. We can't talk right now. We're making peas.
We're making peas.
But you're trained. The training isn't very long. It's like a month. So there's a rather large turnaround for thaumaturges. A lot of them die. Because you of course get paid in proportion to how dangerous your mission is. And you all have a handler. Every team of thaumaturges have a handler. and yours is called. Let me see. I can dig out the notes here. Oh no, where did it go? Hold on. Oh, there we go. Your handler. Her name is Roslyn Meridew, and she is a halfling who used to be a warrior like you, but then she took an arrow to the knee.
God fucking damn it.
Okay.
No,
I'm leaving.
she lost she lost an eye,
You
and
took an arrow to the eye.
yeah, she took an arrow to the eye. No, she
Wow.
lost a leg and an eye in a very unfortunate accident involving Balhaneths. You don't know what those are, but they're very dangerous, apparently. And yeah, she is your handler and your contact. And basically, each group sort of contests for a contract. And after a couple of days, it becomes like open for anyone to do it, assuming then that the group has died who took it. But yeah, you haven't really done any missions together. You're just meeting up, and we're going to be making characters, and we're going to decide your relationships, how you know each other, and also how you know this town, and like what your pasts are, and what you used to do. And that's sort
Hell
of
yeah.
that's sort of the premise. I wanted it to be kind of simple, so I didn't write a lot of lore behind it, because there's this curse in games that the more lore you write, the sooner the game dies. So
That is very real, actually.
it's like a math. It's like some kind of
Like,
trigonometry or something. I don't know.
yeah, like I once had like a D&D group with like people from my old work.
Mhm.
And we basically had this story written out where my character would become like the big bad. Except she died on the first fucking
Oh
session.
no! Oh no! Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah.
Handle this, Pat. What? I'm trying to keep up with chat too. Best character. But yeah. So I'm keeping the lore light for now for all of you, and basically I also want you to be able to help build the world a little bit. So I asked you guys very timely 2 hours before the game started. I also asked you to think about, and you don't have to have anything decided on, but basically like an NPC or a place or some kind of event in the town of Graham that you are familiar with, so we can sort of flesh out the world a little bit together. But we don't have to settle on that today. But that's something we can talk about as well. But I'm sure you all have the totally legally acquired player's handbook for Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Very legal.
I went to the store like 5 minutes before the stream started to buy one. Obviously,
Yes, of course.
very legal.
It's very
It's
legal.
heavy. The book's really heavy.
Yes.
I'm
Yeah,
holding
yeah,
it right
It
now.
has
Damn.
it has
Very
many
big book.
pages.
Many pages, many pages.
I'm gonna actually. The excuse is that I have the books because for a while I was collecting them. So I'm just lending you my books in ethereal
Oh
form.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course, you already have the books, but I'm also lending them to you.
Okay, very
Yes.
very sweet.
Yes.
Very sweet.
Yes. So apparently there's like a new version of 5th edition of Dungeons and Dragons 5.5, which is coming out today.
Today?
Yes. I did not
wow.
realize this, but I don't think the changes are very big. I think it's basically one of the things I mentioned is that they took away racial modifiers to your stats. It used to be that like elves would get +2 dexterity or something and +1 to something else. So you had to if you wanted to make your character really good at a certain class, a lot of people chose race based on what class they wanted to play. But now you don't have to. You can basically put out your stats however you want, which is actually pretty good. And so that means that there are a couple of... Hello, Himinary, you're first. There's no one else in the chat right now. You're the first one.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Also, I hope the music's not too loud. I hope everyone can be heard well. But, so there are 2 books for races. There's the Player's Handbook, which is like the standard races you can play. And then there is the... Oh, glasses on. Thank you. I'm going to put my glasses on. There we go.
Now you can see.
Now I can see. I can actually read now. Thank you. Thank you,
Damn.
Luffy. There's another book too, which is called Mordenkainen Presents Monsters of the Multiverse. Yes. So that book has like 30 playable races in it. So if you don't want to play as one of the standard races, you can absolutely pick one from
One
there.
of the normies, you mean?
Yeah. So the races, I can cover them pretty quickly. I'm sure you're familiar with them. They're not very difficult. They're not very strange. There are, of course, dwarves.
I've never heard of those in my entire
No,
life.
no. Well, they're very short and they're greedy and they dug too deep, too greedily, and they awoke the Balrog, and then they all died. The end.
Bastards.
Yes.
That sucks.
No, but there's also usually like what are they called? Sub-races or something? Like hill dwarves and mountain dwarves, and they're a little bit different. But basically, dwarves are dwarves. If you go for mountain dwarf, you're probably a little bit of a lone, well, not a loner, but you probably grew up among other dwarves. If you're a hill dwarf, you probably grew up with other races. And then you have elves. Now, elves are unique in this setting in that they usually don't attend the magic college. So this magic school, right? You don't have to go there to learn magic. Anyone can learn magic. It's not like special in that sense. But if you go to Graham College and you get a diploma, that really makes you more attractive on the work market. It's like having a 3-year work experience, basically. For an intro course. Well, there's no mango today, no.
For a what? An intercourse?
What? So it's not like a bachelor's degree or
No,
anything?
not intercourse. It's like a 3-year. It's like a 3-year work experience for an introductory position. What is it called? Like a when you apply for a job and you need to have 3-year work experience.
The intercourse.
Internship.
Internship. Yeah, internship. Did I say intercourse?
You said intercourse.
We're having an intercourse for
I'm
3
sure. I'm
whole
sure.
years.
I'm sure everybody.
You wanna have free intercourse at the school?
3 years.
We can go to the bathrooms. Woo.
Woo!
Well, you're getting fucked either way, so it tracks. Yeah, that's.
Get fucked
Guys,
anyway.
no, I'm blushing. I'm sorry. I meant internship or basic course, and I mixed them up. I'm sorry. But yeah, if you go to this school, you have the equivalent of 3 years work experience. So you'll get that internship wherever you go. Elves don't usually do this because elves like to take one apprentice at a time if they teach magic. So it's they're very rare elf students. Half elves a little bit more. Easy mistake to make. Thank you, Flute. Thank you. Average college experience. 3 years. 3 years intercourse.
3 years intercourse.
Then you have halflings or half-foots as they're called in Dungeon Meshi. They're halflings. They're a little bit sneaky. They're lucky. They tend to get along with most other races. They're small and brave, so they have a saving throw against being frightened. And if they roll a 1 on an attack roll or a check or a saving throw, you can re-roll it. So you have luck, which means you can't get critical ones, which is pretty good. 3 years intercourse would definitely give you some experience. Yes, it would. Then you have tall men, humans, boring, whatever.
Boring.
If you play a human, you're campy in this campaign. I'm sorry.
Real. Base.
They're so boring. Why would you? You can play as literally anything.
Imagine wanting to be a human.
Yeah, it's like boo.
Boring.
I'm gonna be myself in this game, dude.
Wait, so we can play as VTubers?
VTubers aren't human. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry to.
sorry.
Oh.
They're goblins. Goblinoids.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a subspecies of goblinoids. Or
I
kobolds.
have never met a VTuber that was actually human.
Sometimes I'm surprised that VTubers are alive because a lot of times it's like, oh, I just ate moldy bread. It's like, okay,
What?
why are you alive?
I found this piece of meat that is like 3 months over date. I wonder if I can still eat it.
It passed the consistency test. It didn't go into a puddle when I poked it, so.
2 days later, oh, I think I have food poisoning.
Chasser, why? Then you have Dragonborns. They're basically dragon people They don't have boobs in this edition. They had boobs in 4th edition for some reason, but they're reptiles and lay eggs. That doesn't make
They
any
took their
sense.
boobs?
Yep, they took their boobs. You can have them, I guess, if you really want to. I don't know.
Blasphemy!
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. I don't have boobs IRL either, so it's okay.
Okay. Wait, are you a lizard person?
No, I'm just flat.
Oh.
Oh god.
Okay. But yeah, Dragonborn are I don't know. If you want to play them, you can play them. That's fine. Yeah. Of course, you want to play as human and get that extra feat. You min-maxing, optimizing. This is the problem with D&D. Everyone's
Extra
like,
feet?
Someone say extra feet. Hello.
Yeah,
yeah,
feet!
you get a third leg.
I've already got one, baby.
I just wanted to say, dudes already have a third leg.
That's more like a third pinky, I'd say. Sorry, Zaria.
I'm leaving. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Exile, you're so right. Then you have gnomes. They're like halflings, but more tricksy, I guess. They're more like, oh lordy do, I'm a leprechaun.
That is a massive stereotype.
What the heck?
I don't like these races. Okay.
Whoa!
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're allowed to be racist in D&D.
Are you sure you're not an elf with all this racism
I'm a
towards other
frog.
races? You're displaying.
I'm a frog. You're allowed to be racist in D&D.
That's true.
It is my only outlet. Okay.
Oh no!
I'm the best racist. I'm so good at racing.
In Max's life and depression comes straight after that roll for stats subbing. Look, you haven't lived unless you spend 2 hours re-rolling your stats in Baldur's Gate 1. That's just how it is. Anyway, well, the gnomes are tinkers. They're clever. They have, I don't know, they're small. Whatever. Half elf. If you can't decide, if you're half boring, you can be half elf. Half orc, totally based, very cool. Big buff, giant, strong lady. Step on me.
Muscle mommy?
Muscle mummies, yes.
Muscle mummy?
Tieflings, they are literally queer representation in D&D. They are not half demons, but they have fiendish blood in their veins, so they have tails and horns and stuff. And they're cool and awesome, and I love them. So if you play Tiefling, you will get 5 extra on all your stats.
You'll also become
Okay, I'll write
bisexual.
that down.
Yes, at least.
Sure,
At
I'll
least.
trade that.
At least, yeah.
Your starting class is bisexual. You can dual class into poly if you want to. But yeah,
It is
those
Pride Month.
those are the base classes. Hello, Artificer Joni. Hello. Us not having tails and horns is homophobic of the universe. Yes, it is.
Exactly.
And then, like, again, if you want to play another race, there are 30 more in the other book. You can play as a fairy, or as a centaur, or bugbear, minotaur, orc, satyr, shifter, tabaxi, turtle, goblin, kenku, hobgoblin. There's all kinds of them. So, how far have you thought? Like, what kind of character do you guys want to play? Maybe should we start with races or classes? Hey, Neil.
Well,
I mean,
I was like-
races
I was
don't
like,
matter
I
anymore,
wanna-
right?
I want to play an elf, but then I saw the changeling, and I was like,
Mm.
I've been eyeing the changeling too, but like,
Changelings are cool.
changeling, they are cool.
Yeah, they're cool. They are the
There's a
ultimate.
turtle, literal turtle guy.
Yes, it's a turtle.
Bro, you can take anyone's like how do you what's the word again?
Appearance?
Yeah, appearance and like fuck people over. That's great.
Chasser, no. No.
Oh my goodness, you could literally make Master Oogway.
We could be using the. Yeah, you could be monkey.
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 I mean, tieflings old D&D 2. Second edition, which had Thaco and stuff. It was horrible. I hate second edition D&D, but it had the original Planescape, which is really really good. And those tieflings were a lot more like varied. That you rolled on tables for like what kind of a demon thingy you were, what kind of traits you had. But yeah, it's different now. It's more standardized. Thaco is a pain, yeah. But yeah, okay, so races don't really matter that much. They still have some racial traits like speed, for example, and some of them have night vision, some of them have like with the halfling they have luck, but they don't have stat differences. So it really boils down to what kind of character race class you want to play. Like if you want to be an orc wizard, that's totally cool now. It would have been a bad choice in the past, probably. Like if you want to min-max, but this campaign is gonna be very easy. It's not like I made all encounters deadly.
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
You trust me, right?
I don't think I've ever trusted you.
I mean, that's fair and valid. And you have no reason to trust me, but you trust me. Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah, I guess we can go starting with Ryla and like give 3. We'll boil it down to 3 races each, and then you can pick from one of those.
Okay.
If you can think of 3.
I have looked. The thing is, I have so many races in mind, but I did mention that I looked at Changeling a little bit. I looked at Fairy and Shadow Kai.
Oh, Shadow Kai, cool. So let's see here. Changeling, Fairy, or Shadow Kai. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is a Shadow Kai? And what's a Changeling? What's a Fairy?
Well, the Shadow Kai, they are elves of the Shadowfell, originally drawn to that dread realm by the Raven Queen. Over the centuries, some of them have continued to serve her, while others have ventured into the material plane to forge their own destinies. So they're like, okay,
Goth elves.
they can live to be over 750 years old. They can't sleep. So they are just bound to, they can 4 hours for a long rest if they are in a trance-like meditation state. So that sounds kind of sad.
That's a thing for all elves, I think. But that's
Yeah.
Basically, it's a goth elf, right?
Yeah, a goth elf, basically.
Let's go.
And they have something called the Blessing of the Raven Queen, which is really cool.
Ooh.
So as a bonus action, you can magically teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. It's like Misty Step, kind of.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. So you just get that.
Yeah. Then you had Fairy, which I guess is like a little flying fairy.
Yeah, a little tiny guy. Yeah. And they have fairy magic and flight. That's cool. They know the Druidcraft cantrip.
Ooh.
And then they get more as they level up. I just thought it would be a really funny little, like, imagine that with like a rogue.
Wow.
Because like, you sneak attack.
You're small.
Yeah.
So you just like fly up like a little bug
yeah.
and stab someone in the back of the head.
Yeah, like, because it doesn't seem like you get any sort of like debuff to any of your like attack since you're smaller, but you're just not that visible because you're so tiny.
That's hilarious. Like I can just imagine you like pulling out a massive spear and just stabbing someone in the back of the head.
Yeah, like imagine this fairy that has like their whole life just not been seen that well. Like everyone's like, oh, who are you? Like, where are you? I can't see you. It's like down here. And like because of that, instead of getting too mad over it, she's just embraced it. She's like, yeah, I won't be seen. I don't want you to. Yeah. And then the changeling, they like in the name, they changed appearance. Yeah.
They look really cool too.
Yeah, I have not really read up on them too much, but they have the shape changer ability. So as an action, you can change your appearance or voice. And you change back when you die or you take an action to like physically change again. And have some instincts. So you gain proficiency with 2 of the following skills. Deception, insight, and yeah, they have a little bit of that. I don't know. Does that those type of.
Yeah, they stay. Yeah,
Okay, they stay.
proficiency stay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yup.
but they're fey. A lot of these are fey.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm.
Okay, so you can consider those for a little bit. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the follow, Playing Goat. Thank you. Welcome to the Frogregation. Hello.
Hello, goats.
Hello. Okay, we'll go to Lufina. Do you have 3 races
Hi.
you're considering?
Hi, yes. I was thinking, since I don't want to be a stinky cat, I would be a tabaxi because they're like not stinky as Xeria. So
Excuse me?
Praise everywhere you go.
Thank you for the bits. Thank you.
Thank
you, Goat.
yeah, they seem cool. And I was also looking at Raptor or maybe Tiefling.
Ooh, Raptor. Can you tell us about Tabaxi and Raptor?
Yes, let me scroll through my document here.
Thank you for the bits, Goat.
So Tabaxi says they're created by some cat lord, a divine being of the upper plane to blend the qualities of humanoids and cats. Tabaxi are varied people in both attitude and appearance, so could be any kind of cat, like a serval or on lynx.
Serval, the really long cats that spin
Yeah.
around. Twins their bodies.
They twins their bodies. Raptor is kind of like Aarakocra, which is like bird people, but they're like more small hawks, eagles, and so,
Thank you for the follow, Jovi Bear. Okay.
so that will be kind of cool, I guess, like flying around and
Yeah. Which book
know.
are those in? Raptors. Thank you.
Humblewood campaign setting. I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't think I have that book, but we can get it. Yeah, I don't. I can try to find it. Okay. So they're like the Aarakocra. Thank you, Al. Hi. While you're here, thank you. Okay, so you have those 3, and they're like Aarakocra, but they're more like smaller raptor birds. The Aarakocra are like eagles and stuff, right? And they're bird people. Like Kenku are like the crows and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
Yes. Okay. And Zeria, do you have 3 races that you've considered?
Well, I've got 1 that I've considered, and I can come up with 2 more.
Okay. Well, if you have one that you want to play, you can just go for that one. I was just
I've never played a dwarf before.
dwarf.
I've never played a dwarf before. I really want to.
Hell yeah.
You should absolutely play a dwarf.
Because I'm so tall. And I'm like, I can't imagine what it would be like to be 161, 62 centimeters.
Yeah, that's really short. That's so short. Man, the world must look completely different from there. Can you even see the horizon?
I will cry.
Rock and stone. Okay, well, I think you should play dwarf. Then the name bar I picked for you really works too, because it's got that like Art Deco style to it. Everyone knows that elves are Art Nouveau and
Serious Mike Pro.
Serious Mike Pro.
Oh, is it back?
Hello,
Hi.
welcome back.
I'm so sorry. My mic is attached with a piece of blue tack.
Ooh. Okay. Through streamer mode.
If anyone has a Blue Yeti microphone, you'll know that the USB cable is trash.
I don't have a Blue Yeti because I
don't
actually have
Blue Yeti
self-respect.
either, because I actually did research.
I thought I did 4 years ago.
Oh, 4 years ago. I guess that's can be excused.
I guess that 4 years ago was the period where everyone was like jacking off to fucking Blue Yeti, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
No, Valis, he absolutely brought this on himself. So,
I did 100%.
but yeah, you can play dwarf, and
Yes.
it works with your name bar too. Yes. Okay, good. Jen, do you have any?
Yeah. So I normally play an elf because I like elves. Elves are cool. So I was thinking of that, but then I was going through the book with like the monster races, and changeling sounds really cool as well. You can do a lot of mischief with a changeling.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
So especially like the parts where let me grab it. Where they're talking about like having like just casual shapes like masks, but also developing like full identities for different things.
Yeah,
Like
that's cool.
I think that's really fucking cool.
That's cool.
Like you can do some cool stuff with that. So either an elf or a changeling probably.
Ooh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Okay, so we have a couple of suggestions for races. Ziria is settled on dwarf. Ryla, have you decided, or do you need more time?
Go with the fairy.
You're gonna go with a fairy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Awesome. You have to be like a barbarian.
I'm so close to picking a very violent race. I don't know. I mean,
that would be very cool, like a fairy barbarian, raging.
wild magic.
So cool. Okay, so we're gonna go with fairy. Luffy, have you settled?
Since Xeria's playing Senshi, I'll guess I'll be Izitsumi, so
Okay.
Tabaxi for me.
Tabaxi, nice. Kitty, you're gonna be Kitty.
Kitty.
Yes. Maximum gap moe on fairy barbarian. We have a dwarf. We have Zira's dwarf, and then Yen. Do you want to be changeling or elf?
I guess I mean if I'm a changeling, I can have a persona or a mask that is an elf.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's
you
doable.
know.
There you go.
I'll be a changeling.
There you go.
Let's
You can-
do that. Let's do that.
Being kind
And I can have both.
Yes, you can have both. Exactly. ¿Por qué no los dos? Is that how you say that?
I get what you mean.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you for the
Muchas
follow.
gracias.
Thank you. Hello, Binka. Is it Binka?
Binkansta.
Binkansta. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the
Binka,
fabrication.
hello.
Hello, Binka.
Binkan.
Binka.
Binkan. Binkan. Binkan.
Binkan.
Binkan,
Okay,
Binkan,
that was quick and painless. I'll add your races and classes to your name tabs after we've settled on that.
Nice.
But yeah, unlike so we were talking about using Pathfinder before. Pathfinder has like a gazillion classes, and I think the reason I wanted to do Pathfinder is that it offers a lot more flexibility to your characters, but Pathfinder is also a lot more difficult.
Pathfinder is very complicated if you don't actually have like a website set up that does shit for you
Yeah.
automatically.
Yeah. So yeah, I was thinking Pathfinder 2nd edition first, and I looked into it and I got some PDFs, and then I was like, no.
Like when I played Pathfinder, we had like this server where like you had your sheets inside the server and the dices would be rolled for you inside the server and stuff like that. And it would
okay.
basically do everything automatically for you. You just had to click. But without that, Pathfinder is very complicated.
There are rules for everything, and a lot of times you have to like know where you're taking your character. Like Pathfinder, I think invites for a lot more of like optimization and planning for your character progress, and D&D doesn't necessarily have that as much, I think, or 5th edition. But 5th edition is a lot more like old 3.5, which is what Baldur's Gate. No, wait, no, not Baldur's Gate. Well, whatever. 4th edition was very MMO-y. It had like support class and tank class and damage dealer and stuff, and crowd control. That's still sort of like how it works, but they got rid of those terms because it was very gamey. And you sort of had to use minis. But yeah, Pathfinder came out of 3.5, and when 4th edition came out, they were like, no, this is not the way we play D&D, so they made Pathfinder, which was like old D&D. Yeah. Some history. But yeah, okay, let's go through the classes. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's some flexibility in every class, but I did tell you guys before that if you want to think about it in terms of like what role you're filling, it's very good to think of like, am I going to be a support? Am I going to be like tanky? So thinking in MMO terms is pretty good. Am I going to be ranged DPS? Like, am I going to do damage over range? Am I going to be physical, like melee DPS? Am I going to do damage in close combat? There's also like, if you play like a wizard or a spellcaster, you can do like throw debilitating spells or buffing your friends. I guess that's like support. So some classes make themselves better for certain things. Like Barbarian do a lot of damage and they're pretty tanky. But they're a little bit limited. They aren't very good at evading, so they need to take a lot of damage. And there should have been an advanced D&D to go with it. It's the ultimate form of the 3.5 simulation is paradigm. I think it's really fun. Yeah. 3.5 is very, very number crunchy. Barbarian, not a lot of flexibility in there. You can scare enemies. You do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's pretty reckless. It's like a reckless DPS class, damage class. Bard is it's like a spellcaster, but they can cast some spells. They can play music. They're a little bit of a face of the group. So oftentimes their job is to like do social interactions or like figure things out. What's the word on the street? They're also notoriously good at having sex with monsters, apparently.
Of course.
Hey yo.
Nice.
Yeah, they're like the fuckboys of D&D.
That's
bards.
like your job as
Yeah.
a bard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's important to say that each class has like a couple of stats that are important to them. Barbarian, obviously strength, I would say, but also constitution, which is your toughness. Bard is the ultimate meme class. Bard is charisma most of the time. I would say that it's charisma, your social skills. Lay the dragon, yes. Your spell modifier is based on your charisma modifier. Yes, so Bard casts spell using charisma. Bards can use offensive spells, they can use supportive spells, they can do a bit of healing. They're a little bit of a jack of all trades. They can do a little bit of everything. A barbarian in a wizard's school. I mean, they're thaumaturgists. Their job is to retrieve spell components. You can study at the college if you want. You can also be a student. There's no rules saying you can't be. Maybe you're paying your tuition by going out to gather stuff. Having to read 1,000 pages just to play mage, ugh, that sounds like a nightmare.
Gross.
Yeah, imagine reading.
Reading? I don't know how to do that.
Gross. Cleric is a priest. It's like a combat priest, more of a spell casting, turning undead sort of priest. Usually support and debuff. That is to say, like casting. They can do some damage. They're not quite the jack of all trades that bards are. They're more focused on supporting spells, but they can do a bit of damage too. Love you too. But their main focus is wisdom, I think. So wisdom and intelligence, a lot of people can struggle with the difference between those. Intelligence is like book learning. It's understanding history and language and stuff like that. Wisdom is like common sense. Wisdom of being old, like, intelligence can be thinking that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that tomatoes don't belong in a fruit salad, basically.
They don't?
No, they don't, because they're not good in fruit salad.
But have you tried it?
No.
You never know. Wisdom is the ability to try things, even if you know that it might not be good.
No, that's...
You're full of shit, Sarah. Like, actually.
Yeah, tomatoes, I don't think tomatoes go with fruit, in general.
They can be sweet.
Charisma is
Yes.
selling a tomato-based fruit salad by calling it salsa.
You would not eat a like chocolate dipped tomato, okay?
I would.
I would actually try it. I would absolutely try it.
Yes, because I would be
BRB.
curious. Like,
BRB.
my curiosity would
You cooking
get
strangers.
the worst of me.
I mean, people said Pepsi and milk would never work, and yet here we are.
They don't work. They
I've
don't
never
work.
tried Pepsi and milk. Like, that's one of the things I will never
It's
drink.
horrible. It's horrible.
Have you ever tried licking a Switch cartridge, though?
Yes.
No,
oh my god,
I
that's
haven't.
so
I
bizarre.
haven't.
It's
They're
fucking
disgusting.
awful. It's disgusting.
I have to try it.
You can
I have
eat whatever you want and drink whatever you
Disgusting.
want. And 45 minutes later, that flavor of like the Switch cartridge, it's still in your mouth.
I
It's
I
awful.
need to try it. I wonder if you can get addicted to that flavor.
Oh lord.
It's really bad. It's really bad.
They say that as if you try something for like 10 days straight, your brain will register that it's not bad for you.
Wait, so if I
like
lick a
Dr.
Switch
Pepper.
cartridge every single day for 10 days straight, I can lick Switch cartridges without the nasty flavor debuff.
I mean, it's probably gonna be nasty anyway, but you will kind of like it. It's like really bitter beer or coffee. Like initially you go, "Ugh," and then your body goes, wait a minute, this is actually not bad
no,
for
but
me.
this is actually really bad. It's really bad.
It's dreadful.
really
yeah.
bad.
That sounds like masochism.
What if you chocolate dip the Switch cartridge?
Okay, now we're talking. Okay.
Yeah.
I want to do a chocolate dipping stream, just like trying different things dipped in chocolate, like cucumber, watermelon.
They do say that chocolate makes everything better, so.
Yeah, chocolate dipped fish sticks.
I mean, I would try that. I would try that. Fish sticks are good. Chocolate is good. How can it possibly be not good?
Exactly.
You guys like fish sticks?
Let me see. We're gay fish. Yeah, we've all seen that episode, Zeria.
I don't care.
Okay, so back on track. Cleric, mostly supportive healing, but a little bit of damage as well. But clerics are not like, they tend to not be very good, like not prioritize fighting. And they definitely aren't very tanky. That's for sure. Then you have, cleric is long. Then you have druid. I don't know a lot about druid, to be honest.
There's one thing you gotta know about druids, and that's moonbeam.
What's moonbeam?
Yes.
What is moonbeam?
No matter what happens, no matter what they do, no matter what the enemies do, moonbeam.
Moonbeam. What is
Moonbeam.
moonbeam? What is moonbeam?
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
It's like the fireball equivalent for.
Oh,
Moonbeam.
okay. Moonbeam. Yeah, moonbeam. You can also
Just
take.
I have a question
Yes.
about druids.
Uh-huh.
So, if a fairy would transform into a bear, would it be a very, very small one, or would it be a bear-sized bear?
I think
Oh
it
my
would
God,
be a
little tiny
bear-sized
bear.
bear.
Oh my god, imagine flying above someone and then just transforming.
Oh my god, you'd be like Ant-Man.
Wait, we should transform into a fucking elephant and just stomp them like.
Beast shapes is based on the challenge ranking with CR. So a wolf would be on 2nd level, right? Like the well, actually, what's the CR of an elephant? CR elephant 5e. Elephant CR is challenge 4. So you won't be able to turn into that.
No.
CR 1 5e. Monsters by CR. Let's see here. So you can become a brown bear at level 8. At level 2, you could become a boar or a giant owl or a giant frog. You could become frog. Oh, my eyes did the thing. My eyes did the thing where they blinked disorderly. I love that. You could become a panther or a wolf or an elk. You could become an elk.
Elk.
Okay, yes, that I
What the
could
hell is an elk?
drop.
It's a moose.
You don't know what an elk is? That's a moose.
A moose? What
Yeah.
What the
a
heck?
moose?
Or a giant badger or a giant centipede.
Elk. That's not a real animal. Oh my god, it is.
Elk is too a real animal. What the hell? I don't think a goblin counts as a beast shape, but it would be pretty cool if you could turn into a goblin at level 2.
I can turn into a goblin.
Oh, yeah,
Goblin nuts.
Kenkus are not
Yeah.
able to speak. They can only emote. Okay. Just slap templates on the bears, adjust your CR. Yay. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at these things. You could polymorph someone into an elephant, though, if you're a wizard. Oh, I got a bug in my room. Okay, so druids, they tend to care a lot about nature, I guess. And they can turn into animals. And they can cast spells. I don't really know their deal. To be
Moonbeam.
honest. Moonbeam. I guess Moonbeam is their deal. I think they're more damage dealy with their moonbeams, probably.
Moonbeam.
Yeah, Moonbeam. A goblin. A hoblin, if you wish.
There,
A heblin.
Rude.
Hablin.
I will get you guys. I won't
well,
forget this.
if Moonbeam is a thing, what if the planet has multiple moons? What happens then?
Oh,
Moonbeam.
It will be Moon.
It will be Moonbeam.
Yes. We have elk in Sweden, though. Älg.
Yes, Ellie.
Älg.
Älg.
Älgarna demonstrerar. Älgarna har fått nog. Älgarna vill ha frihet här i sin egen skog. Aum.
Thank
Just
you.
Awu.
Aum. That's a song I sang when I was in like kindergarten.
Cute.
Moonbeam is a disco party. Okay, so there's druidic circles, like there's different. So you pick like which kind of circle you belong to, and you get like different cantrips and stuff. But yeah, that's druid. Fighter is obviously a little bit of a tank. Can be a damage dealer. Jen is dancing. Everybody dance a little bit. Wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You will forgive me for the horrible crime of being Swedish. Let me guess, you're Danish. Joni, you're Danish. Yeah, but fighter can be damage dealy, but they can also be pretty tanky and protect. They can attack but also protect. Oh, you Finnish. Okay, well then you get a free card. I'm half Finnish, so I'm half okay. I'm almost done. Bind boom.
Same.
Cool. Perkele. Isa peite.
Perkele.
Voi vittu.
Hyvä.
Hyvä. Kiitos. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, fighter. Fighter is probably the easiest class because you just attack more. The more you level up, the more attacks you get, but it's like the same attack multiple times. So fighter is pretty easy, but you can modify it. Like, if you think in terms of Dungeon Meshi, what is the name of that not Japanese guy in Dungeon Meshi?
Oh God, what is his name?
His name is no, not Laios.
Yeah, Lion is totally not
Shuro.
Japanese guy.
Yeah, Shuro. So Shuro I would consider a fighter, and Laios I would also consider a fighter. So they're both, but they obviously Shuro is more like focused on hi Gwyn, hello, Fog, hello. Shuro is more focused on damage, and Laios is more focused on protect with shield. I don't think he uses a shield anymore though. I don't remember. But yeah, you have some options there. You can even be like a long range archer fighter, if I guess. Although I don't know if that's very good. And then you have Monk. Monk is I want to hit things very fast many times with my hands. Monk is literally it's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Exactly. That's Monk. And they're very, very fast. They're like the ultimate DPS. They do a lot of damage. And they can like, I think they can sort of do debilitating stuff too.
Yeah, stun.
Yeah, they can stun and stuff. They can deflect missiles. So at level 3, you can like catch arrows in the air and throw them back at people and stuff. It's very anime. Laios is very paladin. Yeah, that is true. He does learn how to cast some spells. So I guess he would be more of a paladin maybe. Oh, it's raining a lot outside again. Oh no. But yeah, that's Monk. And there's also different schools. Like a lot of these classes have like little specialization stuff you learn over time, so you can like change them over time. You can also dual class. You can do 2 classes if you want, but that's a little complicated. Yeah, he does cast Lay on Hand. You're right.
Lay your hands on me.
I think Laios is pretty cute. He's like a big puppy. He's like a pupper. Oh, I never said who my favorite character is.
Yeah,
Who is
tell
your
us.
favorite character?
Fallon.
Fallon.
I like Fallon
course.
the most.
That- Valid.
Good choice. Good choice.
I love her. She's so she's so
She
cute
is
and
very
nice.
cute.
She's cute and good, and I like how she treats ghosts. She's very kind.
Mhm.
Yes, spirits. But yeah, Sun Soul for Hamon-based monk and Astral Fist for Ora 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 Ora. Yeah, the monk can do a lot of different things. Paladin is a very fighty, protective, healy kind of person. Both cleric and paladin tend to follow a god or a concept. You can also be like, I'm a good paladin. I'm fight for justice. Yeah, paladin are still literally the only ship imaginable. So paladins can heal a little bit. They can do some basic spells, and yeah, stuff like that. But they're a knight in shining armor. Yes, they have an oath and stuff, so they have very serious.
But then you can be an oath breaker too, right?
Yeah, exactly. If you break your oath, you'll become a blackguard. I think they're called, like an oath breaker.
That's cool.
Yes, I absolutely agree with Valis. All dungeon meshing girls. What is the name of the dwarf? The red-haired dwarf, Namari.
Namari?
I love her. She's
She's
so
so cool.
based. I love how non-conventional anime her voice is. She has the best voice. She has
That's very true. Actually, she doesn't have the stereotypical anime girl voice.
No, she's like gruff and normal sounding. Like she doesn't have a super deep voice, but I like it. She sounds good. She's a good dwarf. Namari is really good. I love her.
My headcanon is that she's Scottish.
Absolutely. She'll give you a Glasgow smile if you don't look out. Is that what they're called? Glasgow smile?
No clue.
A Chelsea smile? Do you mean?
No, a glass. Is it Chelsea smile?
What's a
when
Glasgow
when you
smile?
cut up someone's cheeks.
I think that's a
Like
Chelsea
from
smile,
Italy.
right?
Yeah, Chelsea smile.
It's a Glasgow smile, also known as a Chelsea smile.
Oh
Oh wow, do you hear it raining outside?
No.
no.
Oh no. It's very loud.
It's in your head.
No.
It's in your head.
Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, sorry. I started reading the Wikipedia article on Chelsea smiles. That's not why we're here. Hello, Mixed Gaming. Hello.
What kind of D&D campaign is this? Holy shit.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just gonna have we're gonna have a smooth first round, and then I'm gonna super traumatize you guys. It's okay. Then we have Ranger. A Ranger have pets, right? I think they have pets. And they're a little bit sneaky. They're hunters. They're trackers. They're good at like the environment. You can be a city ranger, like you can be really good at finding stuff in a city, but you can be a nature ranger too. You have favored enemies. You're like explorers. You can do a little bit of spell casting. They're a little bit of a jack of all trade too. And they get like a pet too, I think. A hunter, a beast master. You can be what's his face? Never mind, from Community. The guy when Halloween, he's Beastmaster. Anyway. Pierce. Have you guys seen Community?
No.
I watched like 2 episodes.
Community is so good though. It just gets better and better. Rangers literally hamstring by their base 5e rules. I'm okay. Okay, so don't play Rangers. They're apparently not very good.
They're good. They're just kind of... So I've played a ranger before. It very much comes down to cast Hunter's Mark on something and then shoot arrow.
Oh, so it's like 4th edition, basically. That was... Ping something and then attack it. Great.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
Rogue, thieving, sneaky type, can backstab, can go into like different archetypes. Like I like swashbuckler. I think that's a subclass for rogue, where you can like jump in, stab someone, and then jump out without getting attacked. So that's like a thing in D&D. If you're standing base to base with an enemy, that's why having a grid is important. If you move away from the enemy or the enemy moves away from you, yes, exactly. You get an attack of opportunity, and there's only 1 per round for every person doing that. But if you're a rogue, you can use your move to get out of that range easily. And if you're like a swashbuckler, you can jump in, do it, and then jump out and then run away. The old in and out, as they call it. Rogues can use arrows or knives and stuff like that. They're they're very good damage dealers. They're definitely more like a damage dealer, trap opener, stuff like that. They can learn spells, but it's not a lot. There's a couple of spells they can learn later on. So now we come to the spell casting one: Sorcerer, Warlock, and Wizard. For some reason, they're all at the end. So there's 3 different kinds of magic in D&D. Well, actually, there's 4, I guess, depending on how you look at it. One could argue that clerics and warlocks are the same, but basically, you can have divine magic from your deity. That's a cleric or a paladin, and then you can be a sorcerer. You get your magic from your bloodline, which means you have less spells, but you can cast them more often. I think that's how it works. Yes, you know more cantrips, which are like spells you can cast a lot of times. Sorcerers are basically born with magic. They don't have to learn it. They can be dragon-blooded, or they can have fairy blood in them or something. It really depends. Or fey blood, rather, not fairy blood. They can have wild magic or psionic magic too, I think. A warlock is someone who basically took a shortcut to learning magic. They swore their soul. Dice from cringe. Okay. Pink count. You don't like warlocks? So warlocks are basically like, oh yeah, I gave my soul to Cthulhu, so now I can cast magic. Or I swore myself to like a fey spirit, so I can use magic.
It's always Eldritch Blast.
Yes, it's always. It's like the moonbeam version is Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast. Dice.
Would you guys sell your soul for the ability to cast Eldritch Blast?
Yes.
Absolutely.
It sounds pretty promising.
Absolutely. Like,
Yes.
I would leave no DNA evidence on a crime scene. I would totally do it. I could kill anyone and get away with it. It's a ranged attack.
Bruh. I would sell my soul for a donut, let alone the ability to cast Eldritch Blast.
mean-
This is what D&D beings like to hear.
I just want to know how to do prestidigitation.
That's
I do
that's
that.
like doing small magic stuff. I think
Yeah.
most spellcasters can learn that. It's
But
a
I know,
cantrip.
but like I'm like in real
Oh,
life.
in real life, yeah, like cleaning,
Yeah.
like opening and closing doors, lighting
Yeah.
candles. That's good skill.
If your shirt gets you spill on your shirt, you can just make it clean instantly.
Nice. So, one of my issues, because Elsef is mentioning Int Warlock, so one of the issues I have with D&D is that your stats, like your character's performance in battle is a lot based on your stats. And like Warlock is charisma based, Wizard is Int based, stuff like that. I'm not a big fan of that because your charisma also determines how charismatic you are. So all Warlocks are then like technically super charismatic. So you can't play like a girl failure Warlock who like from
Go
Watamote.
fill your warlock who sold her soul to the devil so that she would be able to clean up a room.
Exactly. like you can play that if you disregard like the rules, but you will be better at like charisma stuff, even though that's not the kind of character you want to play. Which is why something I don't like a lot with D&D. And you can, like in Pathfinder, for example, you can like change your stat with some feats and stuff, but you can play your characters however you want, basically. That's okay. You don't have to follow your stats if you don't want to. Unless you have like super low intelligence, then absolutely you have to follow your stats.
Isn't it like below something like 5 intelligence, you just can't even speak or something
I
like
think
that?
so. I think like a cat has 5 intelligence, so.
Oh, it's me.
Let's see here. Challenge rating. Cat. Cat has int. No, cat has 3 int. Okay, everybody take a sip, drink, and stretch.
Yummy.
Oh,
So moisturizing.
Yeah,
I'm moisturizing with energy drink.
nice.
That's not
that's
how
very
that works.
counterproductive. I literally get dehydrated every time I have a little break in streaming. I'm like, I'm so dehydrated. Why is this? Like, I never drink except when I'm streaming. I only drink coffee.
Bro, you want to know how I know I'm getting like, well, I wouldn't say old because I'm not that old, but like whenever I like stretch and like rotate my back goes like crunch. Like
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's a good sound. That's
It
actually
feels so
your
fucking
body
good.
growing powerful.
Yeah, it feels so good.
I love it.
It just cracks. It's great.
Yeah. You really need to get those pops on the microphone. Like you gotta milk that content.
Whenever
hang
I
on.
stream, I do. Like my mic is sensitive enough to pick that up. So when I stream, it like picks it up. Ooh.
Nice.
Wait.
Everything. Oh, I thought Oxide said everything poops when you move. Like you.
Whoa.
Coffee and tea aren't going to hydrate you. Coffee just makes me older. That's good. I wanna become the Omega Hag. Like.
Oh yes.
Oh my goodness.
Thanks.
Ow. Very cool. Very cool.
Are we just all old?
Yes. No,
Yes.
we're all VTubers. We're shrimping
Oh.
and out of shape.
I mean, honestly, I sit with like my legs up at the moment. Like it's very special, but it's very comfortable. Like I'm sitting like there's like a window next to me, so I have like my legs up to the side and have like my legs resting on like the windowsill.
Isometric exercise.
That's-
Care to join me?
That's cool. I'm jealous. If I have my legs over my hip, I start losing feeling in them because of my low blood pressure. I'm like, oh.
No, I always sit fucking weird. Like it's like
Yeah,
any
I
of my
put my-
friends that know me can confirm that I sit like a weirdo.
Yeah,
put
sometimes
my leg
I
on my
sit-
desk.
Yeah, I usually
Can't do
cross my
that.
legs and then put them up on my desk.
Same.
I'm like
And
a
then like when you're playing with a controller, you have like one arm like under the leg and the other one over it while holding the controller.
Hi, Billy.
What? It's just pro gamer.
I'm
It's
so
very
jealous.
comfortable. It's very comfortable.
No, I can't do it. Can't do it.
Wait, are we trying? Are we actually giving this a go? Hang on.
Wait, which class is this though?
Oh yeah.
Isn't-
Okay, I'm
Isn't
sitting in
just
the
this
ultimate
just
position.
pushing your crotch towards your camera?
That's
No,
hot.
no,
That's
no,
really
like
hot.
you sit on your
Oh.
chair and you put
Ah.
like one like foot like on the desk and then the other one as well, and then you just put your legs, your arms
Yeah.
next to your legs while you use your mouse and your keyboard.
Yes.
Huh?
So like your
Would you put your keyboard in your
feet-
lap?
No,
No, your-
no.
no.
Keyboard on the desk. So you cross your legs, put your feet on the table, and then you just have your legs next to your
Okay.
your arms next to your legs.
I'm gonna move my teacup out of the way.
Basically,
Ow.
you're leaning your upper body on top of your calves at this point
Oh.
because of them.
I can't reach my desk.
No, I'm
Use
not
kind of
typing with my toes. I don't have that flexibility. It's like
How do you
wait,
do this?
wait, I'm making a very shitty paint drawing. Give me a moment.
This is. I'm just saying, it feels so good. It stretches so well,
Huh?
and it's very
I
relaxing.
have to see this. I have to see how this is done because I don't think I did it the right way.
Am I the only person sitting in their chair like a normal person?
Yes.
Basically, wait. I will post it in the stream chat. Like
I'm-
it's kind of like that.
How? How do you do that?
Like that. Okay, hold on.
Wait, no, that's
change
this. Like
mine.
I'm very bad at drawing, but
Okay,
I'm gonna put this in the stream.
wait, like from above, like this is the table. It's like
Let's see here. Jen sit. How do you? I can't do this. I just push myself away.
Okay. I got a little sketch out. I don't know if it is.
This is
If you
how
can
Jen
see.
sits. Okay,
I don't get it.
This
How?
This is how I sit. It's very similar.
Okay, I'm gonna.
A
This is
similar
how.
technique.
It's like
You
the
both of
chair
you?
in my drawing is too big because obviously
Wait.
I have like the upper part
Hold
of my back against the back
How
of the
low
chair.
are your desks?
Like there is
They're not
back
that
support. There
low.
is back support. I just drew the chair too big.
Hold on. Oh,
Like imagine the chair to be smaller.
okay, I'm sitting cross-legged on my desk right now, and I can't reach my keyboard.
I'm not even
This
trying
is
it. I'm gonna
extremely
break something.
uncomfortable.
This is my
Yeah, like
favorite set.
Rayla's like drawing is more accurate.
Okay.
That's kind of what I meant as well. Yeah.
I mean, this is 3D. That's quite impressive, actually.
How do you reach your keyboard? My feet are
Would
hiding
you
it.
lean
With your
on top
hands?
of your legs?
Yeah, like you just like you sit and then you just have your arm over like your legs or under your legs and then you just reach your keyboard.
You're-
Like
My
like
desk
this.
must be super high then, because how low are your
Hold on.
desks?
I might-
Like regular height.
Okay.
Is this something that you can do only if you're short? Like, what?
Try it on an exercise ball.
No.
No back
Just gonna-
support.
Be flexible.
Oh my god, hold on. Right.
I told you it's kind of comfy. Like it's like no, you're not necessarily in a cringe position. Like the opposite, I would say. It's more like I don't know. It's comfy.
So this is how Rayla sits. Permanent crunch position?
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like the way Rayla drew it. Like you just sit with your legs crossed, and then you have your arms either under or over your legs, and then you
I
just.
lowered my desk a bit. Ow. 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 Okay. Okay. I still can't reach my keyboard. Okay, I'm lowering
Like
my...
you basically just sit cross-legged, but with like your feet up on your desk.
Yeah, I'm doing that. I could... Yeah, I'm an IKEA
Still
desk.
need to have like shrimp back though. Like you need to shrimp back it over your legs, kind of just resting your upper body on top of your lower
Okay.
half.
Okay. Ow. This hurts.
I don't necessarily have to do that depending on how I sit. Like sometimes you can just like sit relaxed. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sitting like Rayla showed now, and it's like not comfortable at all.
It's so good.
It's so comfy.
What is wrong with you?
I would sit like this at work if people wouldn't look at me
So,
weirdly.
I mean, I work from home, so I actually do sit like that while I'm working.
Oh my god, I'm so jealous.
Actually, as long as I don't need to use the keyboard, this is not too bad.
I think if I tried to sit like that where I work, I'd be fired. People would be like, "What are you doing? Get your feet off the desk."
Okay, I'm gonna sit like this for a
They're
while.
not on the table, they're beside it.
I'm going to put the keyboard on my lap. Here we go. Oh my goodness! Thank you for the follow, Mighty Germ. Hello.
Oh my god, it's Germ! Happy
It's
birthday, Germ!
Happy birthday! Happy
Whoa,
birthday to
happy
you! Happy
birthday.
birthday to
Happy
you! Happy birthday! Happy
birthday.
birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Okay, there we go. I can't lower my desk anymore, but no, I'm not gonna sit like this. My feet are falling asleep.
It's so comfortable though!
No, it's not. It's not comfortable.
We are just flexible peeps, okay?
This posture will make a fine addition to my collection.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, where were we?
Oh my god, this is a D&D stream.
Sorcerer?
yeah.
No, Warlock. We were Warlock.
Right. Warlock. So yeah, you can have different patrons. You can have the Archfey, or you can have a fiend, like a demon. If you played Baldur's Gate 3, Will has a fiend that is his patron. Or you can have a great old one, like Cthulhu, basically.
Great old one, like
and
Kuku.
Warlocks... Thanks. I'm not that great, but thank you.
Oh. I'd say I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm not sensitive about my age. It's okay. It's okay.
Are you really? I'm so sorry.
No. However, this little guy over here, he told me that he wants to eat you. So you now have Freddy Freaker behind you.
I love him.
Oh
Wow.
my god, that's...
Hi, Freddy Freaker.
It's the freak show. It's the party freak. Freddy Freaker, dance new sensation.
He's ready for some freaky times.
Oh.
He will match your freak. Skibbity guts or whatever the fuck.
Skippy toilet
He's
cat
a
riz.
natural.
Yeah, but
He's a
it's
natural
Rizzler.
Rizzler. Yeah, he's a
Phantom
Rizzler.
Tax. He's Phantom. That's a Phantom Tax.
Cap.
No cat.
I don't know
for
how
real.
these words work. Anyway, Warlock is more of like don't have a lot of spells. They have very few spells actually, but every short rest they recover their spells, which is different from wizards and I think sorcerers who need to take a long rest to recover the spells. Wizards are permavirgins. They are old and feeble and have mastered magic
Cool.
through
Guess I'm
learning.
being a wizard.
Wow, Zira, you I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but I guess you took the initiative. I am not a wizard. I am not a wizard.
You know, wizard Kuku.
You're a wizard, Harry. You're a wizard. I'm a what?
A wizard.
And a blazing
You're
good
gonna
one.
go to school.
With a
You're gonna
fucking
do
good old wager.
spells. You're gonna get a fucking wand. And you're gonna fucking enjoy it.
Wizard.
Hagrid, I'm not a fucking wizard.
Older the virgin, the more powerful the magics. Yes, this is true. Yes, so a wizard have a wider collection of spells, but they have to decide which ones they have learned. So every morning or after every long rest, they have to settle on which spells they know, and they can only cast a certain amount of them per day. So you can have like 10 spells learned, but you decide that you're gonna use sleep or something. So you have to have those pre-decided. So wizard is very like tactical. It's probably the hardest class to play. Simply because there's so many things to keep track of, and like it's very much about planning ahead and being like, okay, what's going to be useful? Like if you bring grease with you while you're out swimming in the ocean, for example, grease creates a puddle of oil or grease. Not very useful.
I was just gonna say, why are you taking the entire country of Greece with
Yes,
you?
well, exactly. It's a really bad investment. It's very rife with corruption. Don't bring that with you. Yeah, lots of planning with wizards. You can do magic missile, which is literally moonbeam for wizards, except it always it hits. Magic missiles always hit. They don't miss. But they can be blocked. Wizards can also like spec into different kinds of magic. Like if you use if you specialize in, let's see here, abjuration, you can create like barriers around people and yourself. You can focus on conjuration, which is like creating things, or evocation, which is like fires, balls, and stuff like that. So yeah, there's a bunch of different variations of wizard. But wizard is a lot of planning, a lot of work. So
I'm
I would,
too stupid for that.
yeah, I think barbarian or maybe even fighter are like the polar opposite of the wizard.
I'm too dumb for a wizard. That's not gonna be it. I'm not very good at planning.
Jen, I think you should be a fighter.
Rude.
I think do you think you can handle that? Just kidding.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. No. In Roblox.
No, okay, in Roblox, that's fine. I wonder if I'm still like the top donator to the Gargura Feet Appreciation Room in
Yeah,
Yes, I
Roblox.
bet you are. I don't really think
Don't
anyone else
mind.
really donated.
I gave like $10 to that guy.
You coming out of nowhere being like, Gura feet.
Yeah, it was just a room with a giant Gargura in it, and you could explore her body.
You could explore
That's a really
her.
bad
Oh
way.
my.
Wow.
Oh my.
I mean, am I wrong?
It is true.
Hmm.
You could climb her.
Yes.
Yeah, you can mount Galgura
Yes.
in
Oh my
Roblox.
God.
Literally.
Yes. She was very big. You could also get eaten by her. You could go into her mouth.
Some people are into that.
Wow, that would be so silly.
Crazy, right?
Wow.
Who'd enjoy something like that?
Wow. Really? There's other people who. Anyway. So let's start from Jen this time. Jen, what kind of class would you like to play?
I'm kind of like based on like the fact that I'm a changeling. which has let me see, metagaming has proficiency with 2 of the following skills of my choice, which are deception, insight, intimidation, performance, and persuasion.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking either rogue or maybe bard.
Mm-hmm.
One of the 2. I haven't exactly made like a full decision yet, but I was thinking either rogue or bard.
I see. Thank you, Boyd Baron Jules. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. If you play as a bard, you have to sing your attacks.
Okay, I'll be a rogue.
No, just kidding. But it's funny. A lot of bards can do what is it called? Well, you
Vicious
have
mockery.
vicious
Didn't
mockery.
you
Yeah.
dance your attack also?
You can also be
It's
a
all-
dancing bard. Yeah.
Or you can just insult people with vicious
Also,
mockery,
aren't
and it's
there
the
like
best.
bards who can conjure weapons?
That's cool.
I was like if I'm a changeling and I have like proficiency in like deception, for example, like that would go really well with being able to
Mhm.
change appearances and stuff. And that would also go well with rogue. But on the other hand, I think it would also work with bard. So I haven't really made a choice yet.
I mean,
but one of the 2.
one of the 2, bard or rogue. Rogue is
Yeah.
definitely more of a pure damage dealer. Bard is more of like I can do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
There's a
they're pretty
homebrew
close to each other.
influencer subclass.
Really?
Yeah, there is.
Influencer?
Influencer, yeah, you can like send minions onto people that really like your stuff.
Oh no.
Oh my god, you
I know
can cancel
Farpoise.
people? You can
That's a-
squid longer people in D&D?
A lot of people love Bard class.
You
There's a
can
lot of
squid longer people in D&D? Oh my god!
You have to use the
No,
vine
it's-
boom
it's
every
Google-
time you say
it's
something.
Google Docs nowadays, isn't it? It's no longer
ugly,
squid longers, it's
You
Google Docs now.
stink. Your mom is a hole.
Your mom is a fucking bitch.
Yeah,
I hate you.
If you do go with that, I do have a button for vine booms, so I can be your wingman and vine boom. Okay, but we have those 2 right now to think about. You can consider them. You can also, if you want to, look through the player's handbook and look at like future options for them if you see something that catches your eyes. But if you want to be an influencer bard, I wouldn't say no.
Okay.
My IKEA desk. What? No. I don't. What's wrong with my IKEA desk? Okay. Ziria. Dwarf.
Yes, I've had a vision, and that vision involves.
Sight.
Yes, I want to attack people with a shield.
Uh-huh.
I want to
Cook
kind
that
of
shield.
throw myself at them. I literally just want to jump at people with a shield in both hands and like pinball from person to person. I don't know what class enables me to do that, but I want to do that.
Oh, I think fighter would probably be able to do that.
I'll be a fighter.
There's
I'll be a
definitely
fighter
stuff
then.
you can do with shields with fighter.
Is there shield? Very shield. I think there's shield bash as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. So you
I
can.
definitely fighter. Monks
There-
don't use
there's-
shields. So.
There's the feat that you can take. I think it's like Tavern Brawler,
Feat?
which means you feat. I think it's Tavern Brawler, which gives you proficiency with like improvisational weapons.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, could like go down that route and could boomerang the shield. That's
What,
so
Captain
true.
America?
Yes.
Yes. Except cool.
Yes. Yeah, except less American.
Captain British.
Captain British. Do you like a cup of tea with that, bro?
It's got a fish and chips saucer.
Yeah, I'll go fighter. I know it's simple, but I feel like I can make it interesting.
There we go. I changed your profile thingy on the stream, so now we're gonna change to your character's name later on, but right now you're Ziria, dwarf fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Now Lufina, what do you want to?
Monk.
Monk.
I wanna
Monkey.
go ora.
Ora. Tabaxi monk. Okay.
Hmm.
Very good. Easy. I will just change your name thingy. You can also fill out your character sheets while we're talking with these things. Like just add the race and whatever it's called. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to change. Lufina, Tabaxi Monk. Oh, no, I saved this the wrong file. Hold on. Lufina. Boop. Okay, so Ryla. All right.
Well, it's a hard choice because, like, originally, the whole concept around the character would be someone who's like fed up being like, oh, the cutesy little magical creature, and just wants to be badass and like not give a shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted originally to go with either rogue or barbarian, but leaning towards rogue,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the sneak attack.
You can absolutely do that. I mean, both of you can be rogues if you end up doing that, or one of you can be rogue. Like, that's perfectly fine. And those can be two very different rogues, for example, if you both.
I mean,
go
we
rogue.
don't need a healer, right?
Yeah, that's
Do
true.
we
None of you are healers right at the moment. So that.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm thinking if there is anything that could keep me being badass, but also I could try and be support without being religious. I don't want to be religious, please.
Damn it, I want to heal people, but I don't want to be religious.
A paladin doesn't technically have to be religious. They have to have a cause, but the cause doesn't have to be a religion. It could be like, I don't know.
It is very hard. Why does it feel like all of the
You can
healing
be a white
classes-
knight. You can be white knight. You can white knight your fellow VTubers. Go into the streams and be like, "I'll protect you, milady." Get tips, Fedora.
No, I just want a fucking queer badass fairy girl.
I mean,
But I
you
don't
can
know
also buy healing potions.
Yeah, we'll throw them to each other like fireballs.
Yeah. Or if Jen goes with Bard, then you'd have a healer.
Oh.
I can go with Bard. If you want to play something badass, then I'll go with Bard. I can
If
still
you're
be
okay with it.
yeah, that's fine.
I feel like you'd be brilliant for like casting vicious mockery at people and just saying the most out of pocket shit. So it's perfect.
I love it. I love it. Okay, I'm just.
And I
gonna...
think is fighter more towards the tanky side, or like how do you want to play Syria?
Fighter is more tanky and a little bit damagey, but yeah.
Yeah, especially if I'm going to be trying to use shields and whatnot, I can definitely kind of play the tank archetype kind of thing.
Oh. Either we are like super damagey, brute forcey, or I could go rogue. I'm gonna have to look at the subclasses a little bit, but it's between
okay.
those two.
Where
Okay.
can I find the subclasses, by the way? Because I don't in the book.
There are some in this book, but you can also let me see if I can Google.
Yeah, because like I was looking at bards, and there's only like 2 colleges that are shown in this book. When I'm pretty sure there's
okay.
way more of them.
Yeah, it's in other books. But I'll post a link to a list of more of them. Let me see here. There we go. Bard subclasses. This one has the other classes too, I think.
And
Yeah.
go.
So rogue, I can post that too. Boop. There's a lot of them. We're starting at level 1, yes. Oh yeah, the world is very big. Yeah, so a fairy... Good question, Luna Imperium. Size of healing potions. You'd have to take a bath in healing potions.
I think that's probably what you'd have to do if you didn't want to get into some really kind of weird, borderline fetish stuff.
Why did your mind immediately go there, Zeria?
I'm just saying. You're
Really, really repping the Brits.
I'm sorry. What does that mean?
You know exactly what that means.
What does does that mean?
You know exactly what that means.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, it's okay. Fair.
While you guys are thinking, I those of you who are in Sweden, I will absolutely, and maybe Jen, if you're close to Sweden at some point, I'll absolutely have you taste my mead. I think I hit 15% alcohol.
Oh,
I
let's
mean,
go.
I do want to go.
Whoa!
I do want to go to a con in Sweden at some point.
Yes.
So
If you do, I will
I
absolutely
will
get
let
you
you
mead.
know. Yeah.
I'm gonna flavor them. I bought some elderberry flowers, some
Woo!
oak, some like chopped
Mm.
oak, and I'm gonna flavor one with some plum tea, and it's gonna be tasty. And for the winter, I'm gonna make some apple cinnamon tea.
Oh my god, that sounds so good.
Yes.
Oh. Now I have to. I have to go. I have to.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
decided.
Yeah.
It's decided.
I have no idea how it hit 15% so fast because it's been 10 days, but I think I just used a lot of yeast and nutrients because it bubbled like crazy for like a week. Aw, Chester, I want mead. I need to buy some actual store mead to see how they're supposed to taste, so I know if mine tastes good or not. Okay, so Rayla and Jan, you're still considering your classes, right?
Yeah. Well, I am.
That's okay.
It's worth mentioning, of course, that we can all, if we want to, we can all multi-class.
Yes. So every
So-
level, yeah. Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, no, it's like even if at level 1 we don't necessarily have a healer, but if you know, we can always, once we level up, we can maybe put like a level into cleric or you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, the
It's-
first
it's
two,
very workable.
First two level ups are usually pretty quick. Then it starts slowing down a little bit, but like getting to level 3 is fairly quick. And also, if you change your mind after the stream, we can totally change things later. It's okay. Having 3 classes of cantrips isn't usually mechanically optimal, but it's really fun. Huh? Level 1 bard is fun. Oh, I found my character sheet. Wow. She was a rogue, 3 cleric, 1 bard, 1 warlock, 2 sorcerer, 1 vessel, 1. What?
What is a vessel?
I am scared of multiclassing in general.
Yeah, I've never tried.
It's like they should release a multiclassing for dummies book. But we can, while you guys are reading up a little bit, we can move on to the stats for Luffy and Azeria, and you guys can join in if and when you
Oh,
decide.
I think I've decided.
Uh-huh.
I'll go with Rogue just
Okay.
because I don't
Ooh.
think a fairy should be the center of attention. I think she would be very squished.
Fairy Rogue is great though. Thank you.
I will play Bart then.
Okay, so Jen will be a bard. Okay, thank you. So very, very cool. Jen will be a bard and Ryla will be a rogue. You basically learn like all the what's it called, like central nerve points in the body. So that's how you're backstabbing.
Yes.
And you were a changeling.
It's like Attack on
bard.
Titan. I'll
Yes.
just go for
Oh
the
my
back of the
god.
neck.
Oh my god, that is so cool. Gen 01.
That is cool. You could also attack people by flying up their nose and giving them a lobotomy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
The ice pick lobotomy fairy.
Yes.
That's horrible. Multi-class Battlemaster Fighter and Oath of Vengeance Paladins. Jen does have a very bard voice. Yes, you do, Jen. Your voice is very bardy.
Thanks.
Eldritch Blast. Vicious Mocker, Prestidigitation, Dancing Lights, Minor Illusions. Yeah. Okay, so if
I'll look at our enemies and be like, "Kill yourself now."
I'm like, oh, I don't want to do it, but my idol told me to. I guess I got it. Sudoku. That would be the influencer subclass.
Like they will say something, and I'll be like, "Bro, I would totally kill myself if my kids turned out like you." And then they'll be like, "Oh no!" And then they die. You know?
They die from cringe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you think about a new name for your characters, let me know and I'll change it. But I've written out your classes and races now on the thing. So now we go to the stat distribution, and it's going to be point based. We're not rolling because rolling your stats is cringe and and dumb. So let's go to the stat distribution thingy. Rolling your stats is always going to be like one person ends up with really horrible stats, and it can be fun if you have a campaign that's not very combat-y, but if your campaign is a normal D&D campaign, you're just going to feel like you suck, and it's not fun. So that's why point distribution is better, in my opinion. Okay, so if you read the player's handbook, it should say which is your like stat that you should focus on. So how it works is that you, oh my god, hold on, character creation step by step. I just need to look up the point distribution here. Yeah, so you get to put up +2 and +1 afterwards, but let's see here. So we're doing the customizing ability scores. You have 27 points to spend. This is page 14 of the PDF at the bottom, next to the dwarf, who's called Bruenor for some reason.
Ooh.
Yeah, rolling can be fun, but I'm like, I think for fairness sake, it's better if we just distribute. So 15 points. So according to this table, you start at 8 on everything. 8 is suboptimal. So every 2 levels of a stat, you gain a modifier. So if you have 8 to 9, you have -1 on your modifier. That's no good. If you have 10 to 11, that's +0. You generally want to don't have uneven numbers in your stats, because then you don't really get a bonus from that unless you plan to put more points into it later. But 10 is average, 17 is probably the highest you can go right now. Wait, hold on. How much would 17 cost? No, 15 is 9 points. You can't even put out 17. You can get 17 if you give yourself the +2 bonus to that ability score. But 15 is the highest you can put in something. And as you see, if you have 8 in something, it costs you 0 points. If you have 15, it's 9 points. And you see the little table there at page 14 at the bottom. I can also, if you want, put this in the chat for the group. And you have 27 points to put out for your stats.
I have linked it.
Oh, you did a point by calculator. Nice. Very good. That's even better. That's smart. Smart. But yeah, 15 is the highest you can put out, and then you can add +2 and a +1. So those are your stats. And I think Bard would favor Charisma, Dex for Rogue, and Monk is Dex 2, I think. Fighter is Strength. But Constitution is never a bad stat to put points into, because that helps determine your HP.
But
yes.
you were saying that raises no longer matter for like the
No.
ability points, but this calculator that you gave us does still include those bonuses. Because if I fill out Changeling, it will give me 2 bonus points in Charisma.
That's weird.
I think custom race, if you do that instead and you can put your racial bonus however you want.
Go with custom race and just go. You have 1 +2 and you have 1 +1. So you could put, like, for example, +2 in Charisma and +1 in Dex if you want, or in Constitution.
Okay. And you said Constitution is good to have?
Generally, yes. All things are pretty good to have. Intelligence gives you a couple of skills. Like, a lot of the skills in the game will be based on your ability scores. Or your attribute scores. Sorry, I keep mixing these things up. So if you have, like, really low wisdom, you will have a low passive wisdom, which means you'll miss a couple of things that might happen. If you have low strength, you might not be able to jump or swim that well. If you have low intelligence, you might not be able to figure out what a tomato is. Sorry, what, Luffy?
The highest I was able to put index was 15.
Yes, and then you can add your racial bonus of +2 to it, so you can get 17.
Pog.
But it's if you want to min max, so to speak, it might be better off stopping off at
16,
14.
Oh yeah.
So that'll give you a +2 bonus.
Yes.
And when you level up, obviously
Nice.
you can then get up to 16, but 15 is the kind of like lowest you could, unless we want to change it at all.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
If there's a reason, if there's a character or lore reason you
Yeah.
want a stat to be higher, it can be worked around.
Yeah, system-wise, having 16 or 17 in a stat doesn't matter at all. Having 17 or 18 matters, because 18 will give you +4, I think. So yeah, if you want to play a little bit more optimal, then yeah, putting 14 in your highest stat is a good idea, because then you can get a little bit more of an even distribution.
So there was +2 racial bonus. Was there anything else?
Yes, there was also a +1 racial bonus. It's like Baldur's Gate 3. I implemented this. This is a new rule to D&D that's going to be in the new player's handbook, because a lot of people were like, I feel locked in terms of races when I want to play a certain class, and so they got rid of that. They also used to have racial alignments, which someone at some point went like, wait a minute, it's kind of a weird thing that all intelligent rows are evil except for like a few exceptions. So they changed that. So now you can be any alignment you want. I would recommend you don't pick evil though.
Do you want us to like screenshot our stats and send them to you?
No,
Or-
I figured after the stream we can you can share your sheets with me and I can go through them. But you can say how you put out your points though if you want for the viewers.
And like
strength, big
all
health.
points start at 8, right? And then
Yes.
you add those 27 points to it.
Yes.
Okay.
It keeps track on the calculator. It keeps
Yeah.
track on how many you can put out. Yeah.
Okay.
So Zira,
You
you sound
can
like you're done.
max out quite a bit then.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
I've done my stats.
Okay. Strength 8, Dex 8, Con 17.
It's close.
So what's your stats, Zira?
So, strength 16.
Nice.
That includes a +2 from my racial bonus. Dexterity 14.
Ooh. That's
Constitution 16.
high. Nice.
Intelligence 10. Wisdom 12.
Ooh.
And charisma 8.
You're Senshi when he wears his helmet.
We have 0 Riz.
Oh yes, something to keep in mind. I think dexterity determines your armor class. I'm not entirely sure. Or is it? No, strength is your armor class, right? It depends on your armor.
Yes, I believe it depends on what kind of armor you're wearing, but
Yeah.
as a general rule, I think dexterity does.
Dexterity is for like light armor and no armor, I think. So if you're a wizard and you can't wear armor.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Yes,
You're a
if
wizard.
Harry's a wizard, his dexterity determines his armor class, and that determines how hard you are to hit. So having a higher dexterity is not necessarily a bad thing for a wizard.
So AC, if you're unarmored, it is your base armor class. Your base armor class is 10 plus your dex mod.
Yes. So if you suck at dex, if you have like 8, that means you actually have armor class 9. So an enemy has to roll 9 or higher to hit you, which is pretty easy.
I can send a screenshot of the
thank you.
basic armor class kind of like calculations, but
you.
anything up to medium armor is calculated based off of dexterity.
Right. Wait, so medium
I mean-
armor also counts as dexterity?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then if you're wearing heavy armor, then it has a set armor class, I believe.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then strength doesn't have any impact on armor class. Maybe that was a previous edition. I don't remember.
No, it doesn't have any impact, but it kind of limits what you can wear.
Oh,
so
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
below a certain strength level, then you can't actually wear certain armors.
Yeah. So, for example, if you have strength, if you don't have strength 13, you can't wear chainmail, for example. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, okay, that's a really good table. So Dex is always a good stat in terms of avoiding getting hit. Constitution is a good stat if you get hit. And they also influence your saving throws. Sometimes there's a trap, right? And the trap can't aim. It just shoots in a certain angle. And at those occasions, you roll a saving throw, like a Dex saving throw, to see if you are able to spot and avoid. There's a Wisdom saving throw, Dex saving throw, and I think Int saving throw, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, all stats are important, really. It's not like... I mean, Charisma, I guess, is a dump stat if you're British.
Ooh. Wow. Okay.
if you don't come from the continent, as we say.
From the continent.
If you're an islander.
Continent.
But
what?
Water.
I love being born in this country.
We're gonna start doing the same thing we did when everyone joined voice chat. Hello, hi, hello, hello,
Hi.
hi,
Hi.
hi,
Hi.
Hi.
hello,
Hello.
hi,
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hey. Hey. Hoi.
hello, hoi. And then someone
Hi.
else joins and we go, hi,
Hoi.
hello, hi.
Hey.
Or
Hoi.
the seagulls from
Hello.
Finding Nemo.
Hi. Hi.
Moin.
Mine.
Can we do an America, yeah?
America.
Yeah, America, yeah.
Hello.
Hello. What is that?
America,
You don't know America, yeah?
No, I don't.
Oh my god.
What is America, yeah?
When you say America, yeah, everyone
Hello.
goes, hello.
Hello, hello,
Hello.
Hello?
Hello, Ratty.
Hi, ready.
America, yeah.
Hello.
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 I don't get it.
America.
It's from what's it called? It's
Da Vinci?
I think it's from Azumanga Daioh.
Wait.
Oh.
I'm gonna send you America. Hello.
Hello.
The only thing I can think of when I think of Azumanga Daioh is
I will send it.
everyone.
I will send it in the stream or the stream chat in the Discord. Discord.
I wish I was a bod.
Hello.
America.
I just realized something.
What?
Wait, hold on.
Hello. America, yeah.
Never mind.
Hello.
I might have been very not smart for a second.
You might have been what? Smart?
Not smart.
Oh,
Smart.
that's okay.
I looked at the lifespan. It's like, first have a lifespan about a century. I'm like, 10 years? 10 years? God, I'm sorry, guys. I'm dead.
Oh no! He's a
Ryla,
minor.
this is why you're a VTuber.
Yes, I know. But like, I mean, they're so small. It wouldn't have been,
It
that's
makes sense.
surprising.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I think that's a normal thing, except for like dogs, because smaller dogs live longer than bigger dogs. I wonder if that's the same for humans. Like, smaller humans live longer than bigger humans.
I hope. I pray.
That would be cool.
I mean, women live longer than men.
Yeah, but it's just because men are stupid.
Is that the only
This
reason?
is 100% true, actually.
I mean,
They do
I can
stupid
confirm
shit.
from personal experience, but yeah, but
What's the worst that could happen?
Like man will like think it's a good idea to like climb on top of a fucking building without like stairs or whatever, and then like fall off, and then that's funny or something, and then they die.
I've seen
it
those.
would be funny though.
Nice
I've seen
save,
those
thank
Russian
you.
people climbing towers. They're always guys. They're like, I'm gonna climb this radio tower. It's like, why?
Yeah, exactly. And then they fall down or whatever, and then they're surprised that women live longer than men
And they go,
when they're
"Blitz!"
single-handedly bringing the averages down.
Don't eat a snail on a dare.
No, did you hear about the guy who died from a snail?
What?
That was the
What?
dude. The dude died because he ate
What?
a snail. Yeah.
Died
Oh,
from
rip.
eating snail.
No, yeah, it was like huge.
He ate a slug on a dare, became paralyzed, and died. Oh my god.
Yeah, like he had so much of his life ahead of him, and he was like, "I'm gonna eat a slug, dude. That's gonna be funny."
Oh no.
Yeah, he did.
He
did.
dead. He very dead.
Oh,
He's
no.
like dead.
Oh,
Dead,
that's like that
dead.
video of a guy who like just jumps overboard on a cruise, and the cruise just keeps going, and they just yell at him, and they're all drunk, and then he's just gone.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's like, why would you do that, bro? Let's cook the slug first. Yeah, we dumb.
Put some salt on it and like
Yeah.
watch it shrink in real time.
I mean, I used to eat ants, but I don't think ants have
Wait,
parasites.
but hang on, hold
Oh
on.
no!
Rewind.
Yeah,
Hold,
what?
hold on a minute. You ate ants?
Yeah, they're pretty tasty. Like black ants, they're a
Just
little bit
something with-
tangy.
Like,
Swedish children eating ants. I don't know. I've always heard Swedish children eating ants.
What?
Do you guys not get enough like protein in your school
No,
meals, so you
no.
feel like you need to eat ants?
Maybe
I ate leaves once.
We do get
that
a
was
lot of
fun.
falukorv, and I think that's good enough protein.
it's mostly flour and grease in falukorv.
I think that might explain why. The ants were
School
required.
falukorv is absolutely, it's like 40%
You'll
meat
eat
at
the
most.
bugs.
I will eat the bugs and you will
You
like
eat
it.
the bugs, then you will like it.
Klaus Schwab. Who's Klaus Schwab?
Klaus Schwab.
Should we Google Klaus
Klaus
Schwab?
Klaus
Schwab.
Schwab.
Executive chairman of the World Economic
Oh my god,
Forum.
he looks like a DreamWorks character.
He
Yeah,
does
his-
look
his
like a
fa-
DreamWorks character.
No, you know the food reviewer from Ratatouille? His
Oh
face
my
looks like
god,
him.
yeah. He does look like him. Hold on, let me put a picture of this guy on the on the street.
He is a German mechanical engineer, economist, and founder of the World Economic Forum.
This is absolutely a DreamWorks character.
Oh my
Born
god!
30 March 1938 in Ravensburg, Nazi Germany. I see.
I see. He's born in
I
Nazi
see.
Germany.
I see.
Oh,
Why am I making him proud? Did he eat ants too?
You eat the bugs.
This guy kind of does look like an anteater though. Like he would absolutely eat an ant.
He would eat ants. He would eat ants.
He'd be like, delicious. Yes, that is
In
very
many
delicious.
ways, the work of a critic is easy. We risk that. Sorry, I'm going into Ratatouille.
You risk nothing by eating ants. You will
will
sleep in the pod, you will eat the bugs, you will be happy.
We risk very little by eating ants, yet enjoy a position over those who offer up their work and themselves to our judgment.
And eat slugs.
And eat slugs for fucking dickheads. Fucking idiots.
Oh, I feel bad though. He shouldn't have eaten that slug.
No, he
I
really shouldn't have
mean-
done.
He did it to himself, now didn't he?
It's true.
I'm not gonna feel sorry for some fucking idiot that decided it was a good idea to eat a slug. What did you expect? That's like those VTubers eating moldy bread and then being surprised they get food
Yeah.
poisoning.
What is this all about VTubers eating moldy bread?
Can't you?
What?
I
Why are
might have
VTubers
eaten
eating
moldy
moldy
bread every.
What?
Kids
Why?
do dumb stuff. I do dumb stuff too, and I'm not dead. You know, that's a skill issue.
Did I ever tell you about the time I left
That's a
rice?
skill issue.
I left rice in a bowl for 4 days and then I ate it. I left it in my room for 4 days and I was like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat your rice. And I was like,
Oh,
this
no.
rice tastes moldy. And then it very quickly left my body, and
Oh.
like the mouth.
It came out the same way it went in.
Yes, my body was like, no, you're not having that.
I can pride myself on never having eaten any moldy stuff, and that's because I am a picky eater.
Good, good. You shouldn't eat anything moldy. You shouldn't even cut away the mold, especially if it's bread, because the mold is like the last stage of the mold. It can be moldy but not visible. The only thing that's sort of safe is like cheese and maybe butter, because cheese and butter are so much denser that the mold might not have gotten that deep.
Yeah, it's anything that has a relatively high air content, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
anywhere the mold can like spread and
It's
permeate.
like if you have oyster sauce, there's very little water in oyster sauce, so it lasts super long. The less water you have and stuff, the longer it will last.
Does oyster sauce contain oysters?
Wait, that's a good question.
Oyster sauce was probably
Oyster
made in a room that also had oysters in it. I cannot guarantee that it is containing oysters. Though.
Okay, so oyster sauce is viscous, dark brown
yeah.
condiment made from oyster extracts, sugar,
Oh.
salt, and water, thickened with cornstarch.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it has oyster extract.
But having salt and sugar in it, and being viscous, means it's very resilient to going moldy. It's the same with honey. Honey generally doesn't ferment unless you add water to it. Sometimes it can spontaneously ferment, but that's if there's been water, like there's a little bit of water in honey. And here's a really good rule of thumb. Very, very rarely can you get actual honey. Bless you. That's runny. Honey naturally hardens. So if you buy runny honey, it's either gotten something else added to it, or it's been heated, or it's like not honey.
Wait, so the honey is fake?
If you get like flowing honey, it's usually got other stuff added to it, like sugar and stuff. If you get solid honey, it's almost guaranteed that it's just honey.
Plus, solid honey it tastes better.
It do taste better.
I think I never had real honey then. I
Oh my
never
God,
had
it's going to be
solid
life
honey.
changing for you.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice. It's
I
like
did
white.
have like this crystallized like honey sugar like candy kind of thing, where they add like sugar to a certain part of the honey and then it crystallizes.
Yeah, it will
And
it will
tastes,
crystallize.
like, really fucking good. But
Yeah.
that's like candy. It's not like honey.
Yeah, honey will naturally crystallize. The sugars will crystallize. I think they stir it while it hardens. That's why it gets like the kind of white-ish color that it gets. But yeah, honey is. I learned a lot about honey from making mead.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Hi, honey.
Same reason you can dry age beef. It's
Do you want a bath?
Or do you
Want
want
me to make
dinner? Or do you
Or
want?
perhaps do you want me?
I'm ovulating now.
Luffy's just rolling her eyes. Oh, Johannes, thank you for subbing.
No, that's just my model. It's the tracking.
No, it looks like you're like, oh God, I can't deal with this. Hi, Johannes, thank you for subbing. How you doing?
Oh my goodness, hello, Jonas.
Hello,
Hello.
Johannes.
Hello, Johannes.
Johannes.
Hello.
Johannes.
Johannes.
Johannes, ja.
Johannes.
Svea Johannes.
Hello.
Svea Johannes.
We're like a little cage of monkeys, like, hey, what? Making
Hello.
noises.
What are we doing again?
We were doing stats. Okay, so you told us your stats. Is anyone else finished with their stats?
I am finished with my stats, but I think she's due. So
Okay.
you can go first.
Well, it's very simple. I have 8 in strength, so -1.
Uh-huh.
Then I have 17 in dexterity, so +3.
Mm-hmm.
14 in constitution, a +2.
Mm-hmm.
10 in intelligence, so 0.
Mm-hmm.
Literal 0.
Good, good.
Let me see here if I've corrected these, because I started entering them into my PDF. Yeah, I should have 13 in wisdom, no, 14 in wisdom, so +2, and then 12 in charisma, so +1.
Nice. Nice. You're a bit charismatic. You're a bit charismatic. Nice.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nice. Thank you. And then Jen and Luffy.
Okay, so I have 8 in strength, so -1 because fuck strength. I don't need strength. I'm a bard. I will insult
Exactly.
you. I won't hit you. I have 14 in dexterity, so that's +2.
Mm-hmm.
I have 14 in constitution plus the +1 racial bonus, so
Mhm.
that's 15, which is also +2.
Nice.
And 10 in intelligence because girls dumb. Then that's +0. Then in wisdom I have 12, so that's +1. And charisma, I have 14 plus my 2 racial bonus, so that is 16, which is plus 3.
Nice. We got a bunch of himbos and bimbos in this group. I like it.
Yes.
Very nice. Thank you. And then Luffy, are you gonna save the party with higher intelligence?
Uh,
I love it.
We're VTubers. You should have known this.
okay, so I wasn't sure what to pick. So I'm gonna just list total score or like strength 14, ability modifier 2, dexterity 16, ability modifier 3, constitution 12, ability modifier 1, intelligence 10, wisdom 14, and charisma 9, so I'm not very charisma.
We're all dumb as fucking rocks, dude.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Like all things
That's
should
great.
be.
I mean,
I can change it?
No. For this job, that's a bonus. Not being very smart, that means you'll take on the best jobs. It's like natural selection, but opposite.
We're all gonna fucking die.
It said the wisdom was better for me.
It's all good. It's all good. We don't have any wizards. That's good. We have one spellcaster. That is Jen, playing a bard, and it's a good party. It's a good party. I would recommend, Jen, that you focus a little bit on healing spells. You don't have to, but
Wait.
I was giving a yep.
Wait. Can I take a point from charisma? So I'm like 8. So I'll put one in intelligence instead.
yeah, sure. You're the braids with like 11 intelligence. Yes. Murder hope.
I'm very autistic.
That's fine. We're all a little bit autistic here.
Real.
Yes.
Yeah, speak for yourself.
I'm a lot of
Very
autistic.
autistic.
You can give us a master class in autism.
Let's go.
They fall into a road trap. End of game. Yeah, rocks fall, you die. Bomba.
Bomba clap.
Da Vinci.
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci?
Who painted the Mona Lisa?
Da Vinci?
Your
Da
mom.
Vinci? What? Say that again.
Your mom.
What a talented lady. Yes, I'm sure she did.
No, your mom painted she fixed that painting of Jesus in Spain.
I love that painting so much.
Every time I see it, a part of my soul just tears off and dies and withers.
It probably joins onto mine then because it heals me. I love that painting so much.
So I'm just filling in the total score in the character sheet. Is
Yep.
that how?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how you do. And the modifier.
Oh no, I put it in saving
And
throws. Oops.
the modifiers, like the +1, +2, -1, do you add those to like the saving throw? thing?
I think so. It's been a while since I made a character. I should have probably read this. Okay.
So like I have -1 in strength, so my saving throw for strength is -1.
I think so, and then some stuff gets boosted down the line depending on your class, maybe?
Yeah,
Uh,
you get 2 like proficiencies when it comes to saving throws.
Yes.
And
Oh
then you
yeah,
add the
that's right.
proficiency bonus
It
to
says
it.
in your class, right? So
Mm.
so if we go to Bard, here I'll look at Bard. I dislike that this PDF automatically goes to 82%, which is just too small for me to read. Okay, so Bard gets dexterity and charisma saving throws proficiencies, so that means you get +2 in those, right?
But if I already have, let me see, +3 in charisma, and I get extra charisma
Yeah.
saving throw, do I then have
You have
plus
5.
5?
Yeah, 5 in your charisma saving throw. Yeah.
Yo! Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
I have +2 on dexterity?
Yes.
You said? Okay,
Yes.
so that's +4.
Yeah.
Bro, I am so cool. I am the coolest part out there.
You are absolutely the coolest. Also,
I am
depending on
epic.
your weapon of choice, you either add damage with strength or dexterity. It says on the weapon. But for example, Bard, if we look at the proficiencies and class features, this is on page 52 of the book, so 53 of the PDF. You can only wear light armor. So all your armor is decided by your dexterity. So it's good to have high dexterity. And you can use simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords. You get to pick 3 musical instruments of your choice. So you can have a steam organ and
Where the fuck am I gonna leave a steam organ?
what are they called? The ones at the circus? Are they steam organs?
An accordion?
The calliope.
No.
A calliope.
A
Whoa,
calliope?
I love her.
Where the fuck am I going to leave a calliope?
I love the sound of calliopes.
Like-
I'm playing it
I
right
don't
now for the
have
stream.
I don't have enough lean to feed to the calliope.
It's literally a giant wagon. I hate them. They're horrible. You have to do the Pennywise dance where he's like not moving his head but just his body. That's your taunt. Ocarina.
I can play the ocarina.
Cool.
Let me tell you, I actually own an ocarina.
Yo!
Play it.
Hell yeah.
Hold up.
If I
will be
invest
right
in
back.
strength, I can hit them with the calliope. I don't want to invest in strength. I don't want to hit people with the calliope. Calliope can hit them herself. She doesn't need me to do that.
God, the sound of this is so horrible.
It's dreadful. Yeah, no, it's beautiful at the same time, but it's dreadful.
Yeah, I'll link the Calliope song in the chat. Oh, it's horrifying.
I thought you were just gonna.
I played it on
send a
stream.
link. I thought you were gonna send a link to a fucking Calliope song then, and I was like, that's just rude.
Margie on JBS Steam Calliope.
What
More-
the heck am I
Corey, is
listening
that
to right
you?
now?
Jesus, fuck, that sounds fucking awful.
Yeah, that's a Calliope. That's a steam organ for circuses.
Eee. No, thank you.
They are horrible. They're so big that they need a steam engine inside of them. So they're like drawn by a cart of 2
What?
horses.
This reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's
Yeah.
rad.
A lot of circuses and stuff have them. I'll post a picture. Here's a Calliope. So you see, there's like a little lady. It's like a very small lady sitting inside of the Calliope playing the organ, and they have like an actual steam engine. And there's a very small guy. Wow, that guy is not the proportion in the back. He's very small. And then there's a very, very big guy who's at the reins with the horses. Can talk right now, making piss. Okay, Ziria, enjoy your piss making. My God, we've been streaming for over 2 hours and we're nowhere near done with the characters. I think stat-wise and equipment-wise, there's some suggestions for equipment. So you can go. So basically, you pick A, B, or C. These are all in your class descriptions. And then you pick a certain amount of spells. And I think we can do this. I'll create a Discord specifically for this, and I can help you guys out until next time we play. So I don't think we have enough time to go through all the spells. Well, Jen is the only one with spells, on the other hand, so maybe we can do that. I don't think. Yeah.
I haven't. I'm still looking at them. There's a lot of options.
There are a lot. You can, if you want to read up on them, we can do it in person later on. It's okay. Oh, hi,
Yeah.
hi, Pixel. Yes, it's the meeting of the boy kissers. You're right. We kiss boys. And sometimes
Ew,
girls.
I
Sometimes
don't
girls.
think boy is disgusting.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Boys have cooties.
Icky, cooties. Ooh,
Gross.
gross. Ew.
Yeah, we don't kiss,
Ew,
we don't
brother,
kiss
ew.
boys here. Boys can go to heck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dwick.
you heard me.
Yeah. You heard it.
You get your basic HP. So at first level, you get your con modifier plus a certain amount, which is usually the maximum of your hit die. And then every time you level up, you roll the hit die to see how many HP you get. We're gonna do that. But let's talk about you guys. Let's talk a little bit about your characters. Let's focus on that instead, because that's gonna be fun. While the cat is gone, he's winking.
Oh, hello.
I think he got something in his eye.
It looks like be right back screen, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, I'll see you in the next one.
Let's all freeze, so when Zira comes back, he thinks we're all frozen.
Hi, I'm back from making piss.
Welcome back.
Ah,
Thank you.
We're supposed to freeze.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a girl kisser and a boy kisser. I'm an equal opportunity kisser.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice that we were freezing.
It's okay. Welcome back, Syria. Hope the kiss was good. Was it foamy? Was it clear?
What the
You know what?
Shut that!
No. You know when you pee so hard that like in the bowl you can make it foamy? It was like that.
Wow.
Gusher.
Very impressive.
I don't want to.
Hey,
You're
look how
putting
hard I
shit
can
in my
pee.
mind right now. I don't want to visualize anything. I'm fucking disgusted.
I couldn't talk right then. I was making piss.
High impact piss violence. Yes. Sorry, Ryla. I keep saying Ryla, I'm sorry. Because I'm thinking Ryla.
Raila, yes, let's go.
Pissing is daily? Huh?
I was.
Okay, guys, so the pissing is that, yeah, okay, so there's like on League Twitter, yeah, this guy, Netherim. He happens to be a VTuber as well, by the way. And
Naturally.
basically he was like this player, like e-boy that was like ERPing with like multiple girls at once and stuff. So they came together and released a 51-page Google Doc with like DMs and stuff of them like having e-sex. And like one of the sentences in there was like him saying to them like, "Greeting will be daily."
Wait, what?
Reading will be daily.
Wow,
Oh my
what a charmer.
Yeah, right?
Print it on a shirt.
I wish I had that much
Reading will
riz.
be daily. And he has like this like deep like corpse like
Oh no.
VTuber e-boy voice, you know?
no.
So like he goes like, "Reading will be daily."
That's
You know?
horrible. Why are all corpse husband streamers like this?
I mean, honestly, dude was
until morale improves.
literally, sorry, literally that.
I hate that so much.
Thank you so much. That's
Gross.
a perfect example.
I don't like that I'm a perfect example of this. That's real.
It's role-playing.
Be a good little kid and piss daily for me.
Ew.
But yeah, no, like dude took it like a champ. By the way, like it was very funny. But
Well, so like, what was the allegations that he was
like
being
it was
unfaithful?
just like it was just 3 girls that were angry because he was like having e-sex with multiple of them at the time. Like they felt betrayed or whatever. I don't know.
But did
he cheated.
did he ever say like, "You're the only one for me. You're my ecstasy"?
I don't think so.
Well,
I know that I remember. It was mainly just a lot of very smutty conversations. Wait, I can see if I can find
kids these days.
an
Back in my days.
example.
Back in my days.
Back in
I
my
used
days.
to dual what's it called? Multi-track drift. My e-sex.
Wait, I found a screenshot. Here. I will send it. I will send it in the Discord.
I will read it.
You should let Seria read it.
Okay, Sarah, you read this.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready to be risked.
You'll be my slave, and I will spoil you with touch. Heart emoji. But only if you are obedient. Because I will destroy the fuck out of your little pussy regardless. Breeding will be daily.
No!
I want to throw up. I'm nauseous. I can like feel it in the back of my throat right now.
Oh no.
I think
Chester, this is the kind of content we promote here.
I think I hate myself now. Actually.
Only now? You have the natural you have the natural Dave Strider voice. That's just how it
Oh, my stomach
Thank you.
hurts.
That's a compliment.
is. Dave Strider is also 12 years old, by the way.
Ow, ow,
Yeah,
ow, ow,
no,
ow.
good point.
We forgive you for having.
I'll read
my
it again. Who
stomach.
wants me to read it again?
I'm fucking dead. My stomach hurts.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no,
Okay,
clear. The breeding. Styling.
Shut up! Let's go to page 122. Let's skip ahead a couple of pages to personality and background because these are fun. So now you guys need to settle on a name for your characters. Do you have any names?
I was thinking Percy, maybe?
Percy.
Yeah.
Okay. Percy with CY.
Breedmeister.
Yeah.
Okay, Percy.
Why?
Cool. No, I was not at you. I was at Zeria.
No, Percy's a really nice name.
Percy's
Oh my
nice.
god.
Zeria was saying Breedmeister. I didn't like that.
Read my
Percy. Percy. Okay, well, we'll set that. You're a fairy rogue. Boop. The Freakster. I'm gonna go live on Facebook if I have to hear that again. Oh, go live on Facebook. Okay. Can you stream on Facebook? I think you can, right?
You can, you can.
Why would you
They-
stream at Facebook?
So
You will get the
when
boomers.
when they started, they tried giving a bunch of like big contracts to a bunch of streamers.
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, yeah, we'll pay you lots of money to come stream on Facebook. It didn't work out like very well at all.
They got a lot of
Because
money and
nobody-
didn't do it.
Yeah, well, they did it, but nobody wanted to watch people on Facebook
For some
because it's
reason.
Facebook. Yeah.
Okay, everybody take a sip and do some stretchies. Thank you, human error.
stretches.
Latinos constantly stream and make content on the weirdest platforms. I have heard. I used to stream on literally called live stream, I think it was called, like way back when. This was 2010, I think, 2011. And then I streamed Amnesia. And I actually started crying on stream because it's scary. Jen, posture.
Understandable.
Okay.
Can you stretch from that weird chair position?
No, I have to actually move. I can crack.
Hello,
I can
housemate.
crack my
How
back
you
though.
doing? Hello. Wait. I'm be surprised to stream on Tiny Eye. I stream on Friendster. Nobody knows what Friendster is. Nobody.
I have absolutely no fucking clue what friends
It's
No
like
idea.
MySpace, but better.
Wrong. There's nothing better than MySpace.
I
So
really make
I
mistakes.
never had MySpace because the Netherlands had like their own
Their
version
space.
of MySpace. No, it was called Hives. But
Hives.
it was like their own, like the Dutch version of MySpace, basically. And you could add
I
like
love
just like
it.
in MySpace, you could add
Hives.
like backgrounds and like images and like have songs play on your homepage and stuff like that. You know? So,
Hallo,
was basically-
Heireswein, de een den
hallo
gelukkig.
huisvrienden, gelukkig 2007.
What?
But yeah, that. Yeah, it was like Dutch MySpace basically.
I heard that in Dutch, Dutchland, in Netherlands, you have to like. There's only a certain kind of cards that you can pay with. certain times of the day? Like, it's really hard to pay with card in Netherlands.
I mean, it's kind of like not all stores accept credit card.
Oh.
Like you can use your debit card. However, there's some countries where the debit card and the credit card are basically the same, where you have like these big, thicker letters on the debit card. And some of the machines in the Netherlands then recognize those as a credit card because of the shape of the card. So that's an issue for some people every now and then.
How long has that been an issue?
I have no clue, but it's been an issue for a while. But you know, like the phantom tax. But like most stores do accept credit card, but at least debit. Like debit is accepted everywhere.
Do you use euros?
Yes, of course we do.
Well, we don't. Sweden doesn't use euros.
Oh, true.
Yeah, we're in the European Union, so we didn't have to pay Greece anything. When that
no, we do use euros. You do have some politicians and like older people that are like, I wish we could go back to the gulden. Everything was cheaper. Everything was cheaper when we were still using the gulden. You know, like you have those people, but we use euro.
Okay.
We use euro.
I guess you're the only one here using a euro right now.
I guess, yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that. But... Okay, I know in Korea they had a device such as keychain and chip that can load money up on and pay almost everything. Oh, Timone. Okay, focus.
Yeah.
So, do we have any names for Lufina's Tabaxi Monk?
Mimi.
Mimi.
Aw.
M-I-M-I?
Mimi.
Oh, 2 M's? Mimi.
Yeah.
Okay, Mimi. Let me edit your... Mimi. Cute. Very cute. Are you a
That's
servo?
funny because like Mimi is like the name like some of my IRL friends use for me because it's like a pet name for my actual name.
Aww.
Oh,
Aww.
you want me
So
to
it's
pick
very
something
cute.
else?
No.
it's
I
cute.
think it's cute. I think it's cute. I like it.
Oh, South Korea. Alright, Mimi's cute. So you're a serval tabaxi. Okay. And Jen, do you have a name?
Not yet.
Okay. What about Ziria?
My name is Magna Might Shield.
Magnar or Magna?
Magnar.
Nar.
A very
Magnar.
elaborate.
It's a very dwarven name. I like it.
Yeah.
Magnar.
Magnar Might Shield.
Ziria. Okay. If you do think of a name, Jen, just let me know, and we'll continue to the next point, which is sex. Yes, please. All right. A side note, I'm gonna link you guys Potato Land if you haven't seen it, which is the funniest Mickey Mouse short ever made. Potato Land. Remind me to link it, guys. That one. It's very funny because Goofy wants to go to Potato Land. Okay. So height and weight.
I want to be
Really
tall.
sensitive to ask. Actually.
Yeah, you can decide this on your own. It's fine. But there's some suggestions here. Okay. I don't know if there's a chart for Tabaxi. I was gonna say Tabasco.
Tabasco.
Yeah, Tabasco.
The spicy cat.
Tabaxi. No, there's no chart. But you're very tall. You can be very tall if you want. Very lanky. The Ragnarok. You can't hear it, but the viewers can hear it. I pressed the Vine Boom button. Yeah, the dad jokes are real. That's gnarly. All right, let's go to alignments. I will very quickly explain how this works. It used to be very important because a lot of spells affect different alignments differently. But basically, you can look at it like a chart of 9. I think 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 9 different alignments, and 2 directions. There's two. There's up and there's X and Y. So you can either be lawful, neutral, or chaotic. And lawful is someone who follows a set of rules. Doesn't necessarily have to be the rules at hand, but they don't lie and cheat that much. They want to do things the right way. And chaotic is someone who acts a little bit whimsical, a little bit of a whimsical
Like a
forest creature.
whimsical.
Yeah, the whimsical little forest creature that flies around. Yeah, have you seen that? The little fairy?
I'm not aware of this whimsical little forest.
You haven't
creature that
seen the
flies
whimsical?
The whimsical creature. Okay, hold on. Whimsical
Does
creature.
I only
Does
remember the
everyone know?
spinning gnome in the forest.
Yes, that's the whimsical creature.
Yes.
The whimsical little creatures. I'll post it in the chat. So Zira, you have to watch this. It is very important.
Homework.
I love them. There is an Etsy shop where you can buy and make your own whimsical little creature. I am buying it. I'm gonna make a Kuku whimsical
This
creature.
isn't the
it
right
right
song,
now, on
though.
stream.
What
No,
the
I know.
hell?
I know it's not the right song, but it's one. And it's just bouncing around. But yeah, so and neutral is like boring. It's
Wait, were we supposed to think of a last name too?
no, you don't need to think of a last name. Okay, so lawful good, yeah, so lawful, neutral, and chaotic. Those are like the one axis, and the other axis is good, neutral, or evil. So good people, whether they're lawful, neutral, or chaotic good, they want to help others. But lawful good people will try to do it within the confines of the law, and they will do the right thing that society thinks is the right thing, I guess. Chaotic good are more like, I'll do things my way. They're more like Robin Hood. They'll be like, I'll help people out the way I want, and the law can be damned. And neutral good are like, I'm just normal, boring. And then you have lawful neutral, neutral, and chaotic neutral. So lawful neutral is like, I believe in the law, whether it's good or bad, doesn't matter, I follow the law. True neutral is like, I don't, whatever. I'll decide everything based on the moment. Chaotic neutral is more like following your whims. Barbarians and rogues can be chaotic neutral. Bards too. I feel like chaotic neutral and neutral are a little bit weird. They're very like, ooh, I'm quirky weird. So they're difficult to play. Lawful evil, neutral evil, chaotic evil. The same shtick. Lawful evil is like, oh, I'm an evil villain, but I will do things the way they're supposed to be done. Chaotic evil is like, I will destroy everything. I hate everything. Death, destruction. So, yeah.
Yes.
Basically that. I would recommend between lawful good and neutral, I guess, would be a good range of traits. If you want to be chaotic neutral, you can. That's okay. I'm not gonna be mean, but I think they're a little bit hard to play. They're like lol random characters.
I think many people misunderstand what chaotic neutral really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if you're thinking of going chaotic neutral because it sounds fun, you're probably true neutral.
Yeah. Like it could be chaotic neutral. It's like, just leave me alone and let me do my thing, and I'll leave you and let you do your thing alone. Sort of. It's not a very like it's like an anarchy, kind of, almost, or maybe that's true neutral. It doesn't really matter that much. You don't have to settle on one right now if you don't want to, but yeah.
Yeah, can I like say a thing about all of this alignment stuff? Because I've never really actually liked alignments because
Yeah,
it feels so restrictive.
absolutely.
Like I don't know what I want my character to be like before I play it.
It's a very old system that basically says, yeah, there's ontological evil in this world. There are creatures that are by their very nature evil, and you shouldn't feel bad for killing them. So it's like it's kind of weird to be like, these creatures are naturally evil. So anything you do to kill them is fine. It's justified because you're destroying evil. So it's like a very old thing from D&D, and it's being slowly phased out a little bit. But so don't worry too much about it.
Kind of if it helps, like something when I try and play D&D is I find it helpful to start as true neutral if you don't have like a fleshed out backstory, and then you can develop that as the story goes on.
Yeah.
Like true neutral is like, yeah, whatever. Unless you're like a member of the police, where you're like lawful good, lawful evil for the police, I should say. But yeah, true neutral is always a safe way to start, and you can change it as time goes on.
I'm not gonna be very like alignment and stuff. But there are like certain detect evil spells, for example. There are certain creatures that I would absolutely say are like. I mean, in D&D, we're not gonna go too much into it, but there are like the planes, and the planes are like another world where you have evil planes and you have good planes, and there are demons. Demons are chaotic evil, and devils are lawful evil, and they are like they're evil to their very nature. They're creatures born from these alignments, right? So they're not natural in our world. They're not natural in what is called the material world that you guys are in. They're more like concepts given form, I guess you could sort of describe them. There's lawful neutral, like clockwork creatures too. They're moderns. So, yeah. So those are the only ones that I really think like alignments are interesting, because they're like the manifested alignments thing. Yeah. But anyway, we can move on.
I think I already know though kind of what I would lean into a bit more. Because I would probably, because I'm a rogue, I am leaning towards chaotic, but I definitely more the chaotic good alignment.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick anything.
That does sound like
Robin Hood kind of.
Yeah. Generally good natured, but like I'll do things my way.
I'd say like if she's not really Robin Hood, but she's kind of like, oh yeah, I'll kind of do my thing a lot of the time, and like, yeah, I don't care about taking things, but if I'm gonna take anything, it's not gonna be from people who are like in pain or like, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely chaotic good. I would say chaotic good.
Your character really just said tax for rich.
Yeah.
And I love
Eat them. Eat them, actually.
No, I
Rich,
mean
yes.
you're flying a little fairy. You can phantom tax everyone. Phantom tax is just stealing people's food, right?
Oh, true.
Yeah,
Is it?
basically, it's
What
like
is Phantom
it's like
Tax?
it's
I don't
like
know
it's like
what Phantom
stealing the food of your friends.
Yeah, that's the phantom tax. It was like a comedian called Phantom,
know this.
and he was like phantom tax, and he took fries from people and stuff.
Oh my
Oh.
god. I used to call that the girlfriend tax.
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that only works if you're a girlfriend.
Well, I am a girl and I'm a friend, hopefully.
We're friends.
We're friends?
Yay!
Wow.
Steel teeth or socks. Yes, you are the underwear gnome. You steal the underwear. That's a South Park reference. I know you get it.
But they called it underpants.
Underpants. No, I'm sorry. Well, are the underpants gnomes? Anyway, okay, chaotic good. Mimi, do you have an alignment? That's Luffy, Mimi.
Ha! Ha! Oh, something with neutral, probably neutral good.
Okay, sounds good. Neutral good. Okay, and Magnar. Gnar.
I am chaotic. No, I'm joking.
I mean, okay.
True neutral.
True neutral. Okay, good. And Jen.
I also want to go for true neutral.
Okie doke. I'm starting to see maybe Jen and Magnar's characters knew each other from the past, seeing as you have the same alignments. We'll figure it out more along the way. But
Yeah, I
thinking
knew her
about group
before.
dynamics,
Absolute fucking
yeah.
bitch.
I'm a changeling.
Thank you, Elsa.
I will turn into your mom and fuck your dad.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh my
I didn't realize we were casting vicious mockery already. God damn.
Yeah, character
Also,
creation
I
can take a long time.
Thinking on a name because like I'm a changeling, so when you change like appearances, you usually also adopt a fitting name.
Yeah. I mean, you
Yeah,
can have
yeah,
like
yeah.
a secret name that you don't want to tell others, and you can
Ditto.
yeah.
Honestly, like for my like regular name, like Solis, Solis.
Solis. Okay. Yeah. And that could be like the name you're currently going under. So if you ever
Yeah.
want to change it, we can do that. Let's see here.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a Photoshop file open where I have everyone's like profile thingies. So I'm altering them. So Solis. Changeling Bard. Nice. Gen 1. There we go. Very nice. And URL was true neutral. Yes. Okay. So the next thing we're gonna go with is let's see here. We'll go down to backgrounds, I think.
Oh lord.
So backgrounds give you some extra skills and a little bit of flavor. And there's a couple to choose from. And I can go through them quickly. There is Acolyte. There's others as well in other books, but these are the ones they come with. Acolyte is someone who grew up in a temple in a certain specific god or pantheon of gods or of gods. So you used to be a student at a temple. This you don't have to do this anymore if you don't want to. A charlatan is someone who's been tricking people a lot. Maybe you've been traveling a lot and stealing people's money or something like that. Criminal, of course, you grew up in the underworld, criminal underworld. You know how to survive in the undercities and stuff. It can be an entertainer, someone who's been grown up to learn to play music and make people laugh, like a professional entertainer, basically. A folk hero is someone who did something to help locals. Maybe you helped bring down a tyrant, or maybe you saved some people from monsters, or picked up a kid from a well, and, turns out that kid was actually missing, and you didn't just steal a kid, you actually saved them. You could be like a guild artisan, like a crafts person who's learned how to create certain things, like maybe be a weaver or a potter or an alchemist. You can be a hermit, someone who lived on their own for a long time and then finally decided to head back to society. You can be a noble, pretty self-explanatory, grew up in a noble family. An outlander, someone who grew up in the wilds, like in a small tribe, or hunter-gatherers or explorer, who's traveling a lot on their own. A sage. The difference between an outlander and a hermit is the hermit stayed in one place probably, and the outlander was more of like a traveling person. A sage is someone who spent many years learning the lore of something, like they probably worked at a library or studied a lot. That would be good for a student at the university, which I don't think any of you are, probably.
We're really dumb. I'm sorry.
Maybe you tried. Your parents were like, maybe you can be a wizard, and the school was like, we'll take your tuition fee. It's fine. You can reapply as many times as you want. They make a lot of money from like people with rich parents. You could have been a sailor or a pirate. There's variations for all these pasts. You could have been a soldier in your past, or an urchin, like a street urchin, someone who grew up on the streets. So let's start with Luffy, Mimi. Did you have an idea for what kind of past your character had before you started becoming a thaumaturge?
That's a good question. I really don't know. I'm trying to like read through these.
Okay. It's okay. We can move on to sorry for yawning. We can move on to Rayla. I keep saying Ryla.
I was looking through the D&D Beyond because you get a really comprehensive list, right?
Yes.
And I scrolled through the source category, and there's a source category called Rick and Morty, and I'm afraid.
No.
Can I please use the Rick and Morty DLC?
What is no?
No. Anyway, I don't really know. The only thing I've written because on the back of the paper, like the second page of the PDF, right? It's all about the background.
Or no, like under personality traits and ideals and everything.
Yeah.
The only thing I put down is flaws, and it's that she's insecure about her size.
Oh.
That's
Aw.
it. But like, I want her to be badass. I'm thinking that like has had like a very cushioned like childhood, like living in a little fairy village, whatever. Everyone's so cute, and she is like, I guess maybe she got in contact with like actual other races, and as soon as she got in there, she realized like, okay, I don't actually like that we are like this, that everyone has the perception of us being so like cute and small. I can fend for myself, kind of.
Yeah.
So after that, she kind of like, she cares. She has like that goodness in her from being a fairy, like a fae, I guess, and from where she's lived, but she wants to like come off as kind of like hardy and badass. So
Maybe you're an outlander then. So you grew up away from like bigger civilization.
yeah, I think that would sound good.
Yeah.
Then outlander it is.
So that is page 137 of the PDF, which means you get proficiency in athletics and survival. You get some items. You get a musical instrument, and then you can, if you want, you can. The personality traits, ideals, bonds, and flaws. These are just suggestions that you can use. You really don't have to. This is Dungeons and Dragons going like, maybe we should help people learn how to role play. So they're just like suggestions for characteristics. But if it's inspirational, you can pick it. If you want to pick another background, you can. These are not super important, only that you get a couple of bonuses. So it's good to have one. But you can choose it entirely based on your bonuses. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we have Percy. He's an outlander. I am assuming it's a he, right?
Percy.
Yes.
No, it's she.
Oh, it's a she. Okay.
Yeah, but very, very like tomboy. Probably, honestly, probably they.
Okay.
She's undecided. Definitely.
Okie dokie. I can add that to the overlay next stream. So probably a day. If you settle on it, let me know and I'll add it. Mimi. Oh wait, no, sorry, you're still thinking. Or also is Mimi she or he or they? She. Okay.
Yeah.
Magnar. Do you have a background?
Yes. So, Magnar's background is a folk hero.
Ooh.
Probably not for the reason you expect.
Incredibly large shield.
So, Magnar is a mountain dwarf, right? Grew up, and I won't go too much into the backstory, mostly because I haven't thought of it. Grew up in the mountains, and ended up stranded by himself for a long period of time. And the only living things near Magnar were little lemmings. They're in the mountain. They're in the mountains, right? Magnar's living on basically this cliffside.
Oh no.
And Magnar watches these lemmings every single day, hurling themselves, jumping mightily off this cliff.
Oh my.
And he's really inspired by this, right?
Okay.
He's like, that's bloody cool, man.
That's bloody cool, man.
And so Magnar inspired, he joins the lemmings. And he starts hurling. He trains to jump. He trains to leap. He dives off of these cliffs. Right? Which, at the start, it caused some mild brain injury. That's fine. We don't worry about it. But it was only mild. That's the main thing. What it did do was it strengthened his skull. And so what Magnar did was trek up to a cliff that no lemming had even dared go to before. Olympic fucking diver, this man, dives off of a cliff, the highest any lemming has ever jumped, because they consider him like one of their own now.
Uh-huh.
The highest jump anyone has ever completed. 100 feet. Head first. Buries himself a couple of inches into a rock. And the lemmings treated him as an inspiration after that point. Similarly to how he treated them as an inspiration at the start. They really looked up to him. At the end.
So you're a full character to lemmings.
To lemmings, yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we went a bit into that, but yeah, basically he's so delusional that he thought these lemmings kind of looked up to him.
That's
he
why he's
treats
got
himself as
animal
a hero.
handling. I see.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Sorry.
I'll allow it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
That was all ad lib, by the way.
Yes. Okay. Stretch. Unshrimp yourselves and take a sip.
I don't
Sippy,
have it. Okay,
sippy.
I'll be right back.
It's
I gotta get
Kuku.
something to sippy.
Okay. It is
Yes,
Kuku,
Meg.
not Kook.
Magnar was really intelligent before the training arc.
I think his wisdom should be pretty low then.
He learned a lot diving off those cliffs.
Wait, what was his wisdom again?
His wisdom's 12.
Huh.
You learn things. What he learned was not to dive off of cliffs, and that makes him pretty wise.
So he decided to stop jumping off cliffs after that 100 feet.
Yeah. Once he got the record,
Just
that
say
was
30
it.
meters, dude. Just say 30 meters. We're all European here.
I really did. That's actually a really long way.
Yeah, it's very.
Like I said, it was all ad libbed.
Do you want to go with that?
100%. Yeah.
Okay, then just go with it. We'll go
It's
with
been
it.
said. It's been said. It's done now.
It's done. Magnar.
Do a flip. Do a flip, Ragnar.
Do a flip. Oh, it's traumatized.
Very inspirational. Very inspirational.
Thank you.
Okay. Does Solace have a background?
So I think I'm going to go with charlatan
Mm-hmm.
because, like, changeling.
Mm-hmm.
So, having like the deception instead of fine clothes, disguise kids, and like the feature of false identity, where you can create a second identity that includes documentation, established acquaintances, etc. I feel like that would match very
That's
well
really good. Yeah.
with what a changeling is.
Yeah.
Combine that with, like, what makes them tick, you can tease at their hearts, blah blah blah
Mhm.
blah, flattery, sarcasm, and insults. Like, that's very bardy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that would be a good match.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good match. How come I didn't ask everyone this, but how come Solace stopped being a charlatan and became a thaumaturge? Or did Solace stop being a charlatan?
I wouldn't necessarily say that she fully stopped being a charlatan. I feel like through the years, she learned a lot about other people and stuff like that, and came to the realization that if she wanted to be accepted into society, she should probably stop screwing people over. And
That's a
should
good
like
lesson
get
to learn.
something should get something that would like actually like support her and the people she cares for. So I guess that's why she became a thaumaturge.
Yeah. What's
And
her
like
reason?
obviously she still has her like tendencies and like sarcasm and like that pen like you I don't know like shit like that, but she did realize at some point that she needs to do something, instead of just being on the streets scamming people.
What's her wisdom?
My wisdom was, let me see. What the fuck is my sheet? Where is my sheet?
Oh shit.
Where's your shit?
My sheet. Ah, there. My wisdom is 12.
Yeah, you and so Solace and Magnar, it took a little while, but they realized that, hey, if I stop doing this thing that hurts me, I'll stop hurting.
I really like the comparison here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Elsef said, like, if I need to swindle someone, I will.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
I don't
And
care.
if I
I
need
will.
to jump off a cliff
I
at some
will.
point, I
Yeah,
will.
but-
But like,
Yeah. Absolutely.
So it sounds like someone who charges their teammates for healing. Yeah, I will ask them to meow for me before I heal.
Are we going back to the kitten, the cat copy pasta?
You wanna be my Discord kitten, Xeria?
Oh, dear God.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Breeding will be daily.
Oh, meowing will be daily. Meowing will be Someone needs to jump off this cliff.
Oh, I
Fate of the
hate it.
universe
I am
depends on
going
it.
to jump off this cliff.
Hold my beer.
That's the real reason Magnar started jumping.
It started as a dare and then he just couldn't stop doing it.
Addiction.
I tell you, that's why men live shorter lives.
I'll race you to the edge.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, so does Mimi, have you settled on a background?
I still find this hard. I was thinking maybe like sailor or urchin.
Mm-hmm.
Like figure, maybe she was like a stowaway. Snuck up on a ship and stole fish and
Yeah.
and had a snack and then they left port and then
Oh, yeah, that works. You worked as a sailor for a while. Did a couple of rounds on the sea, and then this is a mountainous lake. So this is actually like a bit of a there are ways to access this island via ship. Actually, one of the nations can only access it via ship. Yeah. So you probably you might have arrived with a ship here with a trading ship, and you were like, I don't want to do that anymore. I'm going to become a thaumaturge. That's a much safer job.
yeah, sounds like it.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. So you get the what's a belaying pin? 50 feet of silk rope, a lucky charm such as a rabbit foot or a small stone with a hole in the center. A set of common clothes and a belt pouch. Yeah, so each of your classes and your backgrounds give you some starting items. You can note those down now or do it later. It's okay. As long as we know what you picked, that's perfectly fine. Okay. So I think that's actually, in terms of character creation, now it's just a matter of getting your gear and figuring out like armor class and damage and stuff. The only one who has a little bit of a, I would say the only one who needs to figure a lot of stuff out is Solace or Jen because of the spells. The rest of you should be fairly self-explanatory. So, like with Zira, for example, you have the option, you're going to go with a shield, right? You're going to be a shield basher, so you might definitely want to invest in like a heavy shield or something. I don't know if that is a... Let me look at fighter here. You might be able to get that with your starting gear. Because they give you some A, B, and C options. Like, for example, if you look at fighter here, you get either a chainmail or leather armor, longbow and 20 arrows. And then you either get a martial weapon and a shield or 2 martial weapons. Okay, so you get a shield.
Yeah, so you get a basic shield no matter what,
Okay.
and fighter does have proficiency with shields as well. I might need to look into
If you want...
what.
Sorry, yeah, finish your
Yeah,
sentence.
I might need to look into what kind of like a great shield would entail, or
Yeah.
like different types of shields. I'll need to like look, because I have no idea about shield mechanics.
No, I don't know anything about shields. There's only shields in the item list on page 146. So I don't know if there's a great shield.
It may need to be slightly homebrew, but
Yeah.
it would be. I imagine it would be based off of some other like bludgeoning weapon,
Yeah.
such as like a
I'm
mace
sure
or something like that.
someone has created that online. So
Yeah,
if you do a little digging,
I'll dig into it. I'll try and balance it out,
Yeah.
and I'll send what I think over to you.
yeah, it's all good though. It's all good. This I'm very happy. We've been streaming for almost exactly 3 hours, and I'd say we're done with pretty much everything that we need to settle on. We need to figure out how you guys know each other, right? And thaumaturge training is a month. That doesn't necessarily mean that you just finished training. It could mean that you've done a couple of jobs, maybe you were part of another group that disbanded, or maybe you worked solo for a little bit. Because the thaumaturge job can range from like, yeah, go to this forest and pick some mushrooms, to like, yeah, go into a dragon's nest and get a dragon egg. Like, there's all kinds, because every like magical components come in all shapes and sizes. And depending on how desperate or good you are, you might go for really dangerous jobs. So maybe you did something really easy. So I'm gonna be quiet now and leave the floor open for you guys to kind of discuss how you know each other.
How the fuck do we know each other?
Aren't we all just very antisocial?
I mean, I can
I mean,
just
you
blend
guys
in
haven't-
anywhere because,
have
like, I can
charisma.
change shape. So, you know.
Hey.
So okay, let's consider the background, right? We are thaumaturges. We are doing these bounties, even though we're dumb as fucking rocks, right? We don't need to go.
Hey,
to college.
I actually have 11 int, so
Actually, I think we're
actually
just
have a
the
fucking
average
nerd.
Twitter user intellect, you know? So
but actually,
Glasses.
actually,
Actually.
So
You know, there's like intelligent people who are dumb as rocks.
Mhm.
So, like, intelligence is nothing without wisdom and vice versa.
mm, we're all really wise. Are we just
Yeah.
really old? Are we like the diversity
We're-
higher for age?
I feel like if anything, wisdom-wise, maybe we just have like a really good like intuition. Like, oh yeah, I have a gut feeling about this. I don't know what's wrong, but you know.
Yeah.
So it might be worth going kind of like one by one. Like, how did you end up at you know, doing these bounties?
Oh,
If anyone
yeah.
has any idea, and kind of once we all realize why we came here, it may give more of an indication as to how we met. So does anyone know why they would have ended up in this location in the first place?
Well, I mean, for me, like, you know, the whole thing is that she's insecure about, you know, her cuteness and her tininess. So I guess it's kind of like just to prove to not just herself, but to.
Why is
her
there a
village.
super book
Yeah, what is
stream?
going on? What is going on?
Why is there a beer?
I'm
Oh my God.
thirsty.
Oh my God.
I see. No, but I think she's doing it just to prove to others that she's actually fucking badass, you know? And convincing herself. So maybe she would go try and do more dangerous things, but she knows she's not. Okay, she might be stupid, but she's not that stupid. She knows that she needs some help with those things. So if anything, maybe she would try and look for parties that would like to do harder jobs.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, that could be like a reason for her to, you know, party up with the rest of the gang.
Yeah, 100%. Anyone else?
I think it would be fun if like Mimi's ship that she had been working as a stowaway, she never paid off like the with the work, so she was just left at port and left to fend for herself, I guess, and that's how she ended up in the thaumaturgy thing. Is that how we say it? Yeah, and like, I guess, being sort of mistrusting of others, but needing some help with stuff, so probably like following after others to see if she can get some of the bounty, maybe.
Yeah. What if we're all just really, really freaking stupid and no one wants to group up with us, so we're kind of like the unpopular people
kinda
in the
like
back
that
of the
idea.
tavern? And like,
But-
okay, maybe.
We're all like kind of really wanting money, but at the same time, it's like we're
Like-
all kind of on our journeys of self-discovery and
Mm.
self-worth, and so we're like, "Phew, I don't need you guys. And we isolate ourselves so much that the only people left are us four to band together and party up against these bounties.
And learn how to cooperate. What? Character development. No, but like 4 times 0 is bound to be more than just 0, right? You know, in IQ.
Don't know how to tell you this, it's still 0.
That's the logic we're going with, right?
We're all lone wolves.
4
Oh,
stupid
God.
people is better than just 1 on their own, right?
So
With
so
your powers
I
combined,
imagine-
you have the intelligence of one average human.
Yeah.
Hell
You're
yeah!
not dumb as rocks. You're just a little normal and slow. Some of you.
So I imagine I came here because I did my cliff diving, as you all know. And I took such a liking to these animals that I sook out a nearby beastie. What's the word for a place about bestiality? No,
Bestiary.
bestiary. Yes, bestiary. Yes,
Bestiality.
Don't mix those two up.
that's really
They're
bad.
very
You're gonna
different.
have a bad time.
So I was inspired to come and help out a local.
You were inspired to
pet shop
come.
slash-
You know, we would edit this clip, you know, of
Dear
this.
God, I hate this. To help out a local bestiary, because I was inspired to come, obviously.
Breeding will be
Bestiality is
there.
the
Saying
jury.
it that way.
But I love these little lemmings so much. I want to donate to their cause and earn money, and it just so happened to take me to what's the name?
Dude,
Something Heim. Him.
Graham.
Graham.
Graham. Sounds like Graham.
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 Yeah, it's Graham.
Graham crackers.
Yep.
And that took me there, and I
fact,
was.
Graham is known for his crackers.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Don't go for his crackers.
And yeah, I was left with you all. We all were as stupid as each other, but we're all
Do you
helping each
think
other on our own
If
journeys.
Magnar is all he likes animals and stuff, would he be like really weird about me being like a kitty, like a tabaxi?
That's something we'll have to save for the actual campaign. There's a lot to unpack there. No, probably not. No.
I didn't say intercourse.
Intercourse.
Nobody said intercourse.
Bestiality, intership, intercourse.
No, to be fair, you did say intercourse, actually.
Bestiality, intercourse, internship.
I'm never gonna live this down. I hope nobody clipped it.
We will go back.
By which I mean, I hope somebody
Breeding will
clipped
be
it.
daily.
It was around 15 minutes for those who need to go back. Cool.
All right.
Are we doing the like introduction of like the party here, or are we saving that for a session zero?
We can
in
save
the
it for
future?
session 0. I mean, we can save it for the next session, which will be
Hmm.
in July. When
July.
people are, yeah, I know it's a little while, but I will create a little Discord specifically for this, because we have a chat right now, but there's people in the chat who are probably bothered by the constant pinging, and we can have like specific if you guys want to talk about stuff there, and I can help you out with your character sheets and stuff. And when we meet next, we will embark on our first adventure. I've made maps and everything.
Should I mention why Solus ended up like?
Yeah, sure.
Because like you guys all had your big story. Like, well, I think because she's like a changeling, like she never really had a place where she belongs. Basically, and like being a charlatan didn't really help with that, because like people are going to shun you if you constantly scan their shit. So I guess that looking for a place where she would be able to belong without getting like thrown aside or shunned or whatever, she decided to become a thaumaturge.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty common for
Like,
outsiders
basically
and
just
weirdos to become
yeah,
thaumaturgists. So yeah.
like looking for her place in the world.
Yeah. And I mean, potentially you can make a lot of money on this job.
Mhm.
And you'll see this in places, you'll travel, you'll meet all kinds of monsters that want to kill you.
I want to kill them.
Yeah. It's a mutual beneficial relationship. Mutually
Yeah.
beneficial. Yeah.
You want to kill me? I kill you.
Yeah. Good. Okay. Yeah.
I do not want to fight you, but I will kill you today.
So base training, or basic training, if you want some inspiration, is basically, derp. It's learning some common like cave diving stuff, like ropes, good knots to use for ropes, edible, non-edible plants, some stuff like that. Not a lot of information, but it's your basic adventuring. Like here's how to live off the land a little bit. Oh, it's a Monster Energy drink flying around. Yum, yum, yum.
It's my favorite kind of monster.
I'm trying to put it on my head, but it doesn't want to stay. Oh, there we go.
Nice, nice. They stopped making the punch one. I like the pink punch one.
The ping pong one was so good. Did they stop making
The
it?
pipe.
I haven't
Pipeline
seen it
punch?
being.
No.
I've
they've still
seen it
got
around.
Oh, it's still around? It was like the
Yeah.
entire bottle was pink.
Yeah,
Pipeline punch. That one's so good though.
Yeah, it's my
I like the
favorite.
peach one. I like the
they're
new
so
peach
good. Oh, I
flavor.
haven't tried that. I used to drink a lot of Monster for a while, and then I just stopped.
I haven't had a monster in like 2 or 3 months. I'm having withdrawals.
Oh, no.
Lord.
I found out that the pills I'm taking for controlling my blood sugar levels and my hunger, each of them have 100 milligrams of caffeine in them.
Oh Lord.
So it's a lot of caffeine extra. I didn't realize that the first couple of days I drank a lot of coffee, and then I got sweats.
Oh.
Anyway. The white boomer monster sitting in my fridge. White boomer monster? What's that?
Oh yeah, the white one.
White
Isn't it
boomer
the
monster
purple?
is so good.
I
never
like
tried I
it.
never tried it.
I'm jealous. I want boomer monster too.
Why is he called Boomer Monster?
Because only boomers drink it.
What the heck?
Sunglasses.
It's like my second favorite.
I'm redacted. Oh god. I feel like this is gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very happy you guys want to play. We are do you have any questions about the setting?
Many.
Okay.
Money.
Ask the questions.
I don't have them on hand. I just have
Okay.
questions
Okay. That's
in
fine.
general.
Yeah.
I don't have any.
you can
I
fi-
just want to say thank you for organizing this.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you. I'm sorry it took so long. I had work and stuff.
Of course. I mean, I'm just happy that I finally get to play more D&D in my life.
Yes.
It's been
I've never played
25
before.
years.
It's
And
gonna
I
be
have not
super
played
fun. I'll link a website called Roll20, which is where we will be playing. The best thing about Roll20 is that it allows for dynamic lighting, which means that I can create walls and stuff, and you can see around them. It's really cool. It's an online thing, and yeah, we're gonna start playing, and you guys are really cool, and I'm very happy with your characters.
Oh,
Very
And-
cool.
Thank you. And if at any time you go like, oh, I want to play this instead, or I want to change this, it's okay. You can do that. It's just a game. We can whatever makes you happy.
it's only a game.
It's only a game.
Why you all have to be mad?
Thank you, Bean.
It's only game.
Thank you, Bean. Yeah, exactly.
I
it's
think
only
that's I appreciate it because I think one of the main things that does turn people away from D&D is you join a group and everyone knows what they're doing and everything is min-maxed and you're
Yeah.
like so I think just a casual not casual, like planned out but low stakes, get everyone used to the game. It's
Yeah.
really useful and you've explained it brilliantly, so thank you Kuku.
Don't go look at the video where I made the encounters.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, of course not.
In my experience, there's I'm very bad at making encounters, so it's okay. Like bad in the sense that they're pretty easy, even if they're a little challenging. If I wanted to be a real asshole, I would give you flying enemies, because most people don't get ranged. Most people, in my experience, don't get ranged weapons or specialized ranged attacks. And then you make flying enemies with ranged attacks, and all of a sudden that's a big problem. But that's not gonna happen.
no.
That's not gonna happen. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like optimization. Unfortunately, I think D&D at some point you kind of have to, but I don't want it to get in the way of role-playing. Because D&D is a lot of combat. You can't really take combat from D&D. If you want to do that, get another system, right? Because it's part of it. It's dungeon crawling. But I'm very happy again. I just keep saying that. But I think we're gonna, unless anyone has anything else they want to bring up, we should do a round where you can tell everybody who you are and about your channels and stuff, and then we can go raid.
Yeah.
Yas.
Yas. Yeah.
Yas, Queen Slide.
Yas Queen.
Mhm.
Player.
The players.
Players.
Nightbot is asleep. Okay, we're starting with we're starting with the shortest person.
Oh my
Mercy.
god.
Rayla.
Okay. Well, I'm Rayla. Again, I'm casual. I'm a filthy casual. I play Dark Souls remastered right now over at Casual Rayla here on Twitch. I play every Wednesday at 7 p.m. CEST. So if you'd like to chat and have a fun time, feel free to drop by whenever.
Yes. Thank you. And then we'll go to Solis, to Jen.
Okay, so hi, I'm Jen. I play like retro games, Souls games, variety games. I am a massive MMORPG junkie. I play League of Legends. Ew. I like shit posting. I like shit posting on the internet and telling people very dubious, sending people very dubious sentences in League of Legends without getting banned, of course. And normally I stream multiple times a week, but I am currently still busy moving. I get my keys to my own place on the 1st of July, and after that I will return to streaming.
That's so soon.
Pokies.
Yeah, I move officially on the 6th of July. So that's when I will be moving my stuff and buying my furniture. So that's very exciting.
Nice. Are you buying IKEA furniture?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Loyalty, I see. We like it.
We are so back. We're so back. Stretch.
So yeah, I'll be returning to streaming after that. So I'm very excited for that.
I'm so happy.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Slurp.
Slurp and stretch.
And then I think Luffy, Mimi, you are a giant after all. No, wait, you're last because
Okay.
you're the giant lady.
Damn
in
it!
the
I
woods.
thought I was going to be the tallest this time.
Nope.
Damn.
Oh,
Well, you're a dwarf. Of course, you're not the tallest. You midget.
Thank you for the bits.
That's true. They're not. Well, we've got a fairy in our group.
You're
So-
small sized. I'm not even tiny sized. Do you understand it? I'm supposed to be as big as a halfling.
Yeah, that's right. You are not. You're yeah.
I'm not a pixie.
thank
I'm
you,
a
Exile.
fairy. It's very strange.
Oh, okay. But yes, hello. I'm Ziria. I make lots of terrible jokes, and I play lots of Elden Ring. And I'm playing a very fun character that I gave barely any thought to. So hopefully it'll be fun. I stream sometimes at the moment. Planning on streaming more. I'm going to be playing the Elden Ring DLC by myself, and then I'll be playing it on stream. But yeah, feel free to check me out if you want. But more importantly, check the others out because they're all incredible. Kuku, especially for organizing this. If you're not following and you're watching, what are you doing? What are you
What
doing?
the hell?
Go follow right now.
Yeah.
Slurking.
Yeah, I'm incredibly
It
grateful.
would be very awkward if someone followed just now. Like, oh shit, I forgot.
Wait, let me. Does this show if I refollow now? What show? What
Oh
show?
my
What
goodness.
show?
Yeah, I
Oh
hear,
my
I hear
God,
the
did it
beep.
go?
I hear the beep. Thank you, Jan, for following and joining the Frogregation. Very cool, very cool. Thanks.
That's crazy. That's really crazy.
Very cool. I thought you were following already, but
I am followed, so I could follow for the bit.
thank you very much. And then,
I'm committed to the bits.
It's the bit. The bit. Oh, I have to link that too.
Skibbity Giato, your Rizzler.
Skibbity get toilet riz.
Oh my god. Okay, thank you. And then Luffy.
I'm Lufina VTuber from Twitch.tv, and I am a holder VTuber, and also I play a lot of different games, but never AAA because they suck. And yeah, I stream maybe once every few months, but I plan to do more. Yeah. You can come check me out if you wanna hear goofy voices and see me game at video games and be bad at video games at the same time.
Are you bad at games?
How dare you be bad at games? Unbelievable.
Let me just find the. We have to watch the perception check video. I'm gonna do a little bit of a trolling. We do a little trolling. No, we're gonna. Let's see here. I'm gonna do a thing next weekend that I wanna. What's it called when you talk about something?
A conversation?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, conversation. I think. Yeah. So announce. I want to do a little announcement next weekend. I'm going to be. Bless you. I'm going to be doing a charity Pokemon event. I'm going to be playing Pokemon Radical Red, and it's going to be catching them all. I think there's 614 Pokemon all in all that you can catch in that game. And we're gonna play it normal because I've never done Radical Red before. But there will be ways to influence the game. You can donate. It's going to Doctors Without Borders. Yeah, I think all generations are in there, but 614 can be encountered, I think. But yeah, basically, it's for Doctors Against Borders, no, Doctors Without Borders. And you can make me do squats, or you can name Pokemon, or you can change Pokemon.
Well,
in the
you're
party.
gonna get such a good booty with all
Yeah.
those squads.
Yeah, it's gonna look great. It's
Dun,
already
dun, dun.
good. It's already a good
Everyone's
booty.
Kuku booty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
And it might even stretch into July. I might even continue into Monday. We'll see. We'll see. I will basically stream until I fall asleep, and then when I wake up, I'll stream again. So it's gonna be a very long stream. But yeah, that's happening next weekend, 29th, 30th, and then maybe 1st.
You guys better fucking be there, or I will show up in front of your window with a knife
Yeah.
in Roblox.
In Roblox, of course.
Don't threaten me with
I'm
a good
using
time.
Tiltify, so it's not gonna go. The money's not gonna go through me. I will never see it or touch it. Tiltify, I've seen them used before. They specialize in being like a middle hand for charities. They're very reliable. So yeah, that's gonna happen. Promises,
Woo!
promises. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. We're gonna watch a video.
Why do you guys want me to show up at your window with a knife? Are you guys okay?
They missed
You need to
you a
talk
lot.
about something?
They missed you a lot.
They're Twitch
Weirdos.
chatters and VTuber fans. What do you think?
Listen, I know that viewers can be psycho, okay? There's some serious fucking schizos walking around between the VTuber viewers, but most of you are really cool.
We love
Most
you
of
for
you,
that.
most of you. Okay, here we go. We're gonna watch the perception check. I'll link this in Discord too if you guys want to watch it. And this is what we're gonna close out with, and then we're gonna do then we're gonna raid.
On the horizon of
Yes.
this forest path, you see a group of dark cloaked figures slowly trudging towards you.
Perception
What do you
check.
do?
My half-orc barbarian braces her great hammer, and that's a 1.
Critical fail. Steve, what do you do?
Well, I believe in anticipation, my rogue would try and hide behind a tree. Okay, I rolled a 1.
That's another critical fail. Tom, what is your human
Just
bar
want to say I
build?
love this video
Active
so much.
Yes, it's so
perception
good.
check.
Me
It's a
too.
natural 20. Let's fucking go.
Roll the 1.
Fingers, I feel it in my toes. These motherfuckers mean to harm us, and they got to go. So come on, get them now. You picked the wrong day to fuck around with my tight crew. So skip it in. I can perceive you. Here's what we're gonna do. Me and my boys gonna mess you up.
I rolled a 1.
Fuck, my boys are otherwise engaged, so I'm gonna bring it on myself.
Hey, I
forgot. You're supposed to tell me what I see, right? Yes, thank you. Let's just slow it all down. A bit.
Roll the
So you notice that
one.
one of the hooded figures is a little shorter.
I cast vicious mockery. Nat 20, let's go.
You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you.
Short!
Everybody says, look how fucking short that guy is. And that stops you from forming meaningful relationships.
That's me. The fish is more great than me.
Yeah, me, Jen.
And that doctor said, wait, this stupid motherfucker tiny short ass baby got a tiny little itty bitty body and I hate it.
Your attack lands and absolutely shatters the mind of the cloaked figure. Perception check, please.
Nat 20, let's go.
You perceive the figure was so short because it was a child. There's always a kid. Specifically, the child you've been looking for the last 15 days game time and 5 days of our actual lives. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I'll be better. Fuck, his body's just lying there, right? Right?
Yes. Don't.
Bitch!
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
It was fun.
Who are we raiding? Do we have any raid targets?
Um,
Oh, Ray is playing Metal Gear Solid 3.
you also have Nikki who is doing arts.
Who?
Nikki Nada.
Oh, can you share name in the chat?
Nada.
Okay.
She's a good friend of mine, and she's
Yes.
doing art.
Yes. Raid. Okay, nada. And what is the raid message gonna be?
Ooh.
Mm.
Me and my boys raid.
Yeah.
Roll initiative.
Me and my boys rolling initiative.
Me and my boys roll initiative. Ray. Oh, wait. Not one. There we go. Here's a good raid message. Me and my boys roll initiative. Right? Oh, wait, not one.
Yes.
Nice.
D&D's nuts raid.
No. I just gotta go Twitch TV. Nikki. Nada. There we go. And I'm gonna lower the volume.
Yes, thank you all for
Thank
the
you very much. Thank
stream.
you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
And we rated.